Alrighty, Wargamers, we are live. This is Lizard here and Mango. We're playing some 40k, doing a little bit earlier time slot than we normally do. But yeah, we're here playing some 40k. We're practicing for Battle for LA, which is the our GT coming up at the end of the month. Playing Mission I, Burden of Trust, Prepared Positions, and Search and Destroy. Yeah. So Zach, would you mind taking care of the? You're starting the army off?
Yeah, let's do it. So today I'm running some Deathwatch, going with the Black Spear Task Force, because why would you do anything different if you want to maximize those kill teams? I have an Indominator kill team, led by the Gravis Captain, pretty standard. He's got the Tome, which gives the double oath once per game. Followed up after him is going to be 2 Talon Strike kill teams, one of which has the Assault Bolters and one of which has the Plasma Exterminators. And then we have 3 units of Incursors for that sweet +1 to hit, and some Scouts, a unit of Intercessors, Invader ATV, 2 Deathwatch Terminators, 1 Storm Speeder, 1 unit of Suppressors, and last but not least, an Inquisitor, you know, for that sweet little action monkey secondaries that he may need to go and do.
Lord Exultant, just bare bones. Another Lord Exultant with Rise of the Talent, so we're using it to fight twice. 2 Infractor squads, 2 Tormentor squads, a Land Raider, 6 Flawless Blades, 6 Noise Marines, and 2 War Dog Brigands. Bear in mind that the picture I'm using is not quite accurate because I've got Brigands, not Vindicators. Don't let us have Vindicators. So we're going to be just I'm going to be working on that army up soon. So you're going to have some models to look at very, very soon. But I think we are ready to get started. So Zach's going to be going first. So we're going to
Deathwatch with first turn. Turn 1. Yeah, for anybody who's tuning in, we appreciate you. We know it's a little earlier than usual. Try to change things up a little bit. Want to give another shout out to Gamers Haven for allowing us to use the space here in Colton, California. And what a beautiful state it is.
Hold on. Apparently that sound is gone. Thanks, Kyle, for telling us. Give me. Huh? We're back? Okay, we're back.
Thank you, adoring fans.
Sorry. Just switching the overlay. Cool. All right.
How's our chat? We're gonna be able to have chat or no?
Oh yeah, I need to pull chat up. We'll do our scout moves and stuff real quick.
Absolutely.
And then you can start your first turn, and while you're doing that, I will put chat up.
Heck yeah. Cool. So, as previously mentioned, Deathwatch got turn 1. We're going to do a little bit of scout moves here. We got some of these Infractors, I think these guys are called.
Those are Tormentors.
Those are the Tormentors. Oh, gosh. I tell you what, these names are going to torment me. Sweet molasses, you know what I'm saying? So we got some Infractors.
Yeah.
She just told me. Here we go. And those are the Tormentors. Okay.
Tormentors, Infractors. Infractors have melee. Tormentors have guns.
Ooh. All right, so we're going to do our little scout moves up right in here, inside this building. Boom, shakalaka. Boop. You go right behind right there. So scout move number 1. And then we got scout move number 2. Let's see, we got some, these are the shooty guys.
Tormentors.
These are the choppy guys.
Yep.
All right. Infractors are the choppy guys.
Correct.
Tormentors. I feel like that's a more suiting name for melee, but hey, I'm not over here making the names. They don't pay me the big bucks. Let's go ahead and get these guys out of dodge a little bit. Yep, I think we're just going to do a little something like this. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boing. Alrighty. and then remaining an inch off the wall, because why not? Does appear that I'm pretty much got that down.
Yeah, sounds good.
Don't want to make any too easy charges. And, man, for these guys up front right here, I think we just kind of, maybe just do a little something like this. Don't want to move that guy. That'd be cheating. Maybe just a little bit of something like that.
Just kind of scoot around.
Although, I think this guy will go up here, like so. Can I be within 2 inches? Does appear so. Cool.
Nice.
That way he can be within 6 inches of the center if I need to go there. All right.
Sounds good. For my scout moves, I'm just going to kind of move these infractors.
I'm about to get infracted.
Bottom floor, there's a Chaos Lord in here, but I can't fit him because of this on the top. So, but they're all on the bottom floor. Just kind of tucking in, and I think, yeah, back of this base can clear here. So we'll just put them in the building.
And they are going within an inch of the wall because they want to fight.
Yes.
And I don't. That scares me. I don't want to get infracted.
There's a lot to infract.
Ugh.
Okay, so that's my scout moves. So I've already drawn your missions.
Oh, cool. What do I got?
You got area denial and extend battle lines.
Sweet marsupial, baby. Those sound pretty good.
Anything else to do in your command phase?
Area denial and extend battle lines. Perfect. The only stuff I have in my command phase are I need to decide which mission tactic to use, if any, which grant me either sustained, lethal, or precision. In this instance, I don't think it's worth it to do anything because you're pretty well hidden, although I do need to choose an oath target. I do think an appropriate oath target is most likely going to be these guys.
Those guys out in the open, yeah.
I think, for now, yeah, we'll make it those guys. All right?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and start your movement phase. I'm going to put the chat up so we can see.
Let's do it. Let's see. So I got to extend. So I need to hold my home and 1. That seems pretty reasonable. Let's see. Those guys are hidden. Those dudes won't be able to get there. I think this guy is going to go 7. We'll go. Actually, we'll go more. Right there. We know that guy can potentially move over the wall and do some stuff. He could also potentially charge. We know this guy could advance and shoot, so he could definitely get around there if he needs to. Let's see, so let's go 7, got another 5. Let's go a little something like that. Cool, get some shots there. I think range is 18 on that multi-melta. We'll find out here momentarily. Da 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 da. Go Invader ATV. 18 inches. Do I need to get closer? 18. It's right there. I do. So we're just gonna go a little something like that.
With any luck, oh look at that, we've got chat.
Heyo! Yo, what's up, Kyle? Zach Bango. Then we got Johnny Ohm. Holy moly, unpainted ATV. Game over. Minus 10 points. Yeah, I'm working on getting everything nice and painted, so it looks real good. For now, it's just a black ATV with not even a rider. He's out there. He's just popping wheelies and stuff. So we'll move this guy. He's gonna go his full 12 over here.
Okay.
Just to get within 18 of the War Dog. We'll see if anything happens. We're actually going to make the oath target, I think, these guys.
Those infractors?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have an oath token?
I do have them currently at home being made, but on me, I do not.
Well, let's use this little dice.
Sounds good to me, baby.
Little Doom Spiral dice.
Doom Spiral. Alrighty, these guys still need to move their 6. So, Is it actually worth doing that? I would have to do something. So let's just think to ourselves here. These guys can advance and shoot. I won't be charging them, so let's just go ahead and roll that advance roll real quick for a 4. So my max is a 14.
Oh, they only move 10?
Yes, these guys only move 10. The JPI move 12.
Gotcha.
So 14. This guy should just be right there. No argument there. He's obviously going to be just a touch behind. And these guys are obviously right behind. Now the question is, do I want them to go all the way to this max move? Pull out my handy dandy laser. If I go there, you can absolutely, you won't be able to hit me with the war dogs most likely because I think your range is only 24.
I think I have 36 on the, I have 48 on the Havoc launchers and
Yep.
36, I want to say, on the big guns. Oh, no, they're both 24. The Avenger cannon is 24, but 48 on the Havoc launcher, which is indirect.
Okay, but then you could definitely just pop out with Mr. Land Raider.
Yep.
So there's that right there. So I think what we really want to do, let's see. I don't want that line because you could definitely just blast me. But I do need this line right here. So 1, 2. I don't want that line.
Stop it.
You could definitely just blast me. 3. And then do you have a line there? Ooh, I don't like that very much. You can definitely do that. Alrighty, so I'm trying to hide from that Land Raider because that Land Raider can absolutely come out and give me a spanking without a thanking. But I also want to kind of like deal with these knuckleheads over here too. But they're pretty well hidden. It looks like I'm only going to get 2 guys that are going to be able to see them, which is unfortunate. But we'll see what happens here. Let's go ahead and finish moving the rest of these knuckleheads. Boop, boop, boop. Like so. And then these guys need to move another 6. We definitely want to make sure we... Do you have any like reactive moves if I come within 9 or anything like that?
Nothing like that. I don't have Spawn. Spawn actually have a 6-inch reactive move baked in, which is really cool. And they have OC.
Okie dokie. You know what? I think my plan that I want to do won't happen. So I still think these guys should remain the oath targets.
Okay,
So I'll go ahead and divulge my big brain scheme. I was thinking to myself, I could be able to go here, eliminate these guys without the use of oath, and then when these guys move out to come and essentially charge me,
Overwatch.
I could overwatch them with full rerolls.
Yeah.
Is the idea, and a sustain too, which could be pretty devastating. Xavier, unfortunately, was on the other side of that, but I won't be able to see down this line without also exposing myself to a Land Raider, and that Land Raider will absolutely tear me up. And I don't want to run that risk if I don't have to. So I think that we just touch this objective. We'll get 2 on there like so. This guy will come right here, right there, and right there. I do know you have advance and shoot and charge army-wide.
Yep.
Which is pretty tasty. So I think for that reason, these guys are actually going to come like this. Yeah, we're going to hide these guys decently like so. All right. Since 2 guys can only shoot anyways, just a little something like that. Put this guy right here.
I have no real Overwatches, so go for you to move. I'm actually seeing if I can get Twitch chat set up on my phone.
Heck yeah. Just do a little something like this. If I step into this feature, you should not be able to shoot me. So I think, I mean, if you want to run up and maybe get a guy, you have 24-inch range. And these things move 12, but you cannot advance to shoot with these guys.
No, I cannot.
So your range right there.
So I'm stuck with where their static move
Okay,
is.
yeah, you won't be able to get to these guys. So these guys are relatively safe. So I think we just advance the Indomitor.
There's a lot of big bodies back
Woo!
there. I just looked and there's just a brick of dudes.
Oh yeah, they are very large. So I go 11. So my max move is there.
Oh, did you gain any extra CP on your turn?
Oh, I did not give myself any CP, and I also do not gain extra CP either.
Cool.
I don't have any CP refund, with the exception of the Inquisitor. On a 3-up, he can refund.
Yeah, I don't have any discounted strats or anything like that with mine. Yeah, no CP. The Tormentors and the Infractors, I believe they kill something in melee. On a 4+, I get a command point.
Sounds good to me.
That's only if they're like Icon Lives, which of course is going to be one of the Melt-A-Gun or the Champion, whichever is the best weapon.
So the idea here is to say just outside of 24. That way that Brigand, War Dog, whatever the heck this stinky guy is called, can't shoot me. So you don't need to pay for pivot, but you can't walk around this wall. So your farthest move is right about there. And then 24. Yeah, we'll stay right outside 24.
Yep, that's fair. If that's intent, then I will say I cannot see you from that point.
Appreciate it. And then I know this guy can advance and shoot, but you'd have to get way over the... Oh, maybe, I don't... Can you even draw a line? If you can get right there, and you move 10?
10.
Oh, and you can advance. 10 is here. You'll definitely be able to get that line. I think, in that case, I think we just stay safe. We don't even risk it. We just come back here, like so. And then these guys will just scoot up. That thing's already walled up right over there. This knucklehead went over here. You can definitely probably punch me out if I charge you, so I don't want to do that. You have no out-of-sequence charging, right?
The one is if you fall back. And
Only if I fall back, okay. Yeah. So in this case, we'll definitely get Extend, and we'll definitely get Area Denial.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure you're within 6. Yep. So I'll only get Mini Area. And I think that's it.
That's it?
I think so.
No charges, no shooting, no fights?
Oh, as far as moving.
Oh, okay. I was like...
Yeah, I don't want to shoot your charger. That sounds silly. This is Warhammer. Who fights and does that stuff? That's silliness.
Hey, turn 1, nothing happening is pretty standard.
So I think I only have 2 guys that can draw LOS over there.
Yeah.
Do you have any like reactionary stratagems or anything that you want to use?
I'm all
Alrighty.
good.
So each of these ding-dongs has 3 shots, hitting on 3s with the rerolls, and then 6s are sustained 2. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
Okay, boom, boom. Okie dokie, so they all hit, no sustains. And looking for 3s, rerolling. All right, oh, there's some 6s. Oh, cool, so a total of 6 at -1, 2 damage, but you do have cover, so an effective -0.
3 up. I lose 3, because they're 2 damage each, right?
That is correct, they are 2 damage apiece.
So that will kill all but the special weapons.
And then this guy right here, we'll just dump everything into that dude over there. So 2 shots on the multi-meltas, 1 hit.
T10?
That's nothing.
Yep.
And then I think I have a bolt gun thingy. 2 hits. And then looking for 6s, I believe. Whoa, twin linked. Whoa, 2 wounds. I don't know if there's a modifier. Let's see if it matters.
3 up. Out of the box.
Definitely good.
I lose 1.
And definitely 1 fail. Okay. Wow, that was silly.
So it is down to 11.
That was pretty funny. Cool. And with that, I think that's it. I'd get Area Denial for 2 points.
Yep.
And then Extend Battle Lines for 5. And then I also gained a CP and you gained a CP. I cannot Burden of Trust turn 1, but I can do it turn 2 on my home.
Okay.
And on to you.
Alright, turns over. I generate my secondaries. Engage in all fronts and extend battle lines. It can be redrawn turn 1, so or discarded at time of draw and draw a new mission. So
Absolutely.
Discard and secure no man's land.
Secure and extend on turn 1.
Okay.
Amen, sister. Those are fantastic.
Yup, especially considering this is sticky now.
So secure and extend.
Yep, keeping them.
Very nice.
So you're at 2 CPM at 2.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have nothing really to do in my command phase, minus rolling battle shock on those duders. They love it.
They're fine.
So...
And chat, don't be afraid to talk to us. I like to respond to you guys. I like to have that conversation. If you have any questions, you're curious why someone made a move, or if maybe you just want to say I suck, you know, be my guest. You won't hurt my feelings. That would require me having any.
Yeah. Exactly. No, we're thick-skinned over here. So these boys, there's no characters here, are there?
There's no characters.
Ah, my precision.
But they are oath, so if you do move out.
Yeah, because you can only see me with like 2 guys though right now.
At the current moment, you did pull some dudes.
I think this is the one you saw though, and that's a
Oh, is it?
gun.
Yep, that's him.
I didn't want him to die. So I don't think if I move them at all. You know what? I am gonna move them because they are only 2 guys.
Why not?
And if you want to overwatch my 2 model unit, go right ahead.
Okie dokie. So it's still 2 dudes, only hitting on 6s. Yeah, those guys are OC how many apiece?
OC2.
They're OC2, so you would effectively take that objective from me, which I'm not a big fan of.
Yep.
And so therefore, as silly as it might be, I do think it is worth it to overwatch. And I think I can only overwatch at the beginning or end, or can it also be at any time during the move?
Beginning or end.
Beginning or end, I thought so. So I think it is better to do the end. I'll still get my 2 here. I probably won't get a 3rd, but I will get some of the JPI inside of the terrain. Let's see. Yep, he is just out, but these guys are good. And then just 1 JPI.
Yeah, it's a plasma pistol though.
Yeah, let's see what happens. All right, so we got 1, 2. Let's see if I can get any 6s this time. Hi! Oh, gotta spend the 1 for Overwatch. Down to 1. Hiya! That's a good start. And then, so okay, only 3. And looking for 3s. We're rolling. So 3 at -1, 2 damage.
No cover because I'm out in the open. Show me 4s. You got them.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, at least that means I don't have to worry about an Overwatch.
And don't gotta worry about Overwatch.
Yep.
But that was decent because you taking that objective from me is kind of annoying.
Yep, and I made you use a CP to get rid of 2 guys, which feels kind of good.
Yep. It is what it is.
So I think what we're gonna do is I'm extending and
Securing. So you
Securing.
need 2 in No Man's Land and also 1 in No Man's Land. So very, very achievable.
I think I see. I really like. Oh wait, I scored you 5 for area denial.
Whoops. Oh, I only get 2, I think.
Hold on, let me go back.
I mean, unless you want to run away and put them somewhere else that's farther. I mean,
They scored 2. Okay, so 17 points. There we go. And then my secondaries were extend and secure. No, that's engaged. Oh, I did draw engaged. So that's good. Okay, so extend, discard, and no. Secure. Okay, we're good.
Awesome.
Back in action.
Let's do it.
This guy's move 7, advance and charge. Because that's my heavy hitter unit right there, and I really don't want to throw them away for an ATV.
Heavy. I mean, it's an ATV and 10 points.
That's true.
Because they'll get you extend and 1 of the secures, and they also get you a secure. So, I mean.
Yeah. I do think I have the resources to spend a slightly cheaper unit
Sure.
on it. So I'm gonna advance them, see where they go, and if they roll high enough.
Sounds good to me.
There we go. They're going 11 inches.
11. They're moving and they're grooving.
Oh yeah. Emphasis on grooving because we're Slanesh. And then the Lord is back here, so he's just gonna go whoop. All right.
The old-fashioned Lord.
Yep, old metal Lord.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna I think scoot this way. Pivot for 8, puts it there. It's not on the point. Don't need to be on the point.
Nope, you already got some on the point.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna pivot it and move
Just
it
go
like
10?
here.
Perfect.
Yep. So that way I'm moving, but not exposing myself too much. So forcing you to kind of.
Man, Emperor's children love exposing themselves. What are you talking about? Goodness gracious.
It's like their whole MO. This guy pops out here, doesn't see anything. Yeah, you got really well hidden. I think I'm going to advance the Brigand, see where it goes.
Why the heck not?
Because it's not got range on anything. That's out of the box.
Boing.
It's only an inch.
Zingers.
I would like to move him. That'd be 13 inches.
So if you want to use this is a 6-inch tool, and then you can go like 6, and then you can just do another 6 somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's what I use to make sure things are nice and easy.
6.
Yep, boom shakalaka.
And 6, and then I get an extra inch after that.
Yep, and then all you gotta do is just lift it like this, and you know that's the farthest point you can get to.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Schloink.
So I guess I'll go right there, because if I'm thinking it's right, that'll melting gun will be gone. I think this Brigand is just going to kind of get into this position.
Absolutely.
Going to advance the Demon Prince.
Heyo.
13, because they move 10 even though they're on foot. He doesn't need to go that far, he just kind of needs to go over here. And then Lucius moves 8, so he's just going to follow them up.
Lucius Caboocious, hot dog.
Noise Marines can't guard yet, as much as I would like them to. Demon Prince, I need to put my tokens out, so advanced.
Yep.
Lucius did not advance, so they advanced. He doesn't matter, because I'll put it out just so I know he can't shoot. And then the Demon Prince. Then Tormentors, I think, over there are just going to stay put because they're holding that objective.
Why the heck not?
Even though it's sticky.
You know something I forgot to do before we go any further? I need to put down my beacons.
Oh, put in your beacons.
It's a free rapid ingress. So I think we just I typically put them somewhere in the middle. It's probably something like this. But also I want to make sure within 3 of this objective. So it's probably something like that. And then probably just mimicking the same thing over here. Yeah.
All right. So the homies are out.
Hopefully that doesn't mess with too much. I don't think it does.
Was that was the advance for the Demon Prince? That Demon Prince, not this one.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm so you can rapid ingress within 6.
I have to come within 3, but not wholly with 3. Not wholly within 3. Just got to get a dude within 3.
I do within 3, but you still have to be away from 6 inches of another.
I have to be outside of 9 of you. So
okay.
It still follows the normal deep strike rules.
Oh, okay.
It's just I have to be at least 1 dude within 3. So that changes whether or not you want to pivot him or anything like that, or move them. Please be my guest. That actually should have happened after deployment.
I think I'm just going to scoot it back a little bit.
Okay.
Just so that way if you want to pull off a charge, that's like a 10-11 now, as opposed to a straight up like 6.
The beacons are lit. Yeah, the beacons of Gondor. Yeah, anyone who's ever watched me play, or if you've played against me recently, you know I typically put the beacons in relatively the same spot. So I'm not trying to game Liz or take advantage or nothing like that. That's generically where they usually go.
Absolutely. I think Winged Demon Prince is going to advance.
Yep.
Is going a fast 16. Just going to kind of put him back here. Kind of stage. Just kind of setting things up for future turns. Is there enough space for you to deep strike stuff back? Yeah. So I guess
Just something to consider.
Yeah, I'll scoot.
But you had plenty of movement, right?
Yeah, I'll scoot him like here. So that way I'm zoning
There
out.
you go.
I was more worried about getting shot, but like I don't think that's as much of a concern. It's more of a concern if you deep striking and shooting him than it is
Just running out and doing it. Yeah.
just running out and doing it. These infractors did not move. Oh, he advanced, so I need to put the little token out, so I know. That could be funny.
No, because if I don't kill him or I fail the charge or something, then I'll be exposed. So I think I'm just gonna hold that unit there. There's no reason to be super aggressive turn 1. Yeah. Okay.
End of movement phase.
End of movement phase. What you got?
It's turn 1, so I cannot rapid ingress. So.
Oh, right.
That's why I'm making nervous. Just like, oh crap, wait. Oh no, still only turn 1.
Not a whole lot of shooting. The most I really have is just some pistols into the
Absolutely.
the guy. Does he have a reactive move at all?
No.
Okay.
I have really no tricks as far as like reactive moves or anything like that.
Okay.
Just the uppy downy.
So I'm gonna do Lord's Plasma Pistol hits on a 2.
Yep. Not overcharging, right?
Not overcharging.
Yeah, good idea.
Hits and
Yep.
then wounds.
I'm T5.
So 3s. That's a wound. AP2.
Oh, my sweet marsupial. I take 2 damage.
1 damage. It's not supercharged.
Oh, that's right.
And then the other one, which is not supercharged as well, hits on a 3. Hits. Wins on a 3. Wounds. AP2.
Sweet molasses, baby. -2, right?
-2.
So I take another one.
And then 4 bolt pistols. Go bolt pistols. 3 hit.
Holy for holy.
5s. 1 wound.
Hi-ya! Yeah.
Okay. Well, I picked off a couple wounds. Makes it easier to kill him in melee. I think that's it for shooting because the Demon Prince doesn't have line of sight. Last cannons don't have line of sight. Everything is just kind of... Actually, he advanced.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I wanted him to go further, but
Yep.
he only went like an inch. I could have re-rolled it, but I wasn't gonna. Not for a brigand. That doesn't get any of the benefits of my army. So I guess charge phase, I think. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So the infractors into the ATV.
I'm about to get infracted.
Yep. So they are going 7s. They're just gonna kind of have to wrap around as best they can. Everybody's in. And then I'm going to start with the Lord. He's not going to declare his best day ever, but
Good idea.
he is going to I'm going to choose, what's your toughness?
Toughness is 5.
I'm going to go to Sustained because he has a Strength 7 spear and he's got Lance.
Ooh,
so he'll be wounding you on
that's
2s.
Pretty spicy. Aperture Labs, I still have my Grey Knights. I am still running them. It's just after, I think it was, I can't remember the last tournament, after PSO, I think it was, I was already planning on hard transitioning into Deathwatch just because I think they're super awesome and I really want to play them. And then quite literally right after that is when their index just went away and I was very sad. And so like, you know, I'm just going to take this time to build and paint them up anyways. And then sure enough, they came back and I'm like, woohoo! So I'm playing them now, but most likely after this next GT, I'll be transitioning back into Grey Knights just to kind of prepare for like a team format because we have a lot of really good Space Marine players in the team that are probably better at their particular Space Marine flavor than I am with Deathwatch. And so Grey Knights is something that we need for the team, and that's probably what I'll be transitioning into afterwards. But I still got them. Don't worry. And nice job, Kyle. Can't wait to see it, man.
Yup. That'd be pretty sweet. So I'm going to swing with the, what is it called? Phoenix Power Spear. Hitting on 2s, 6s are sustained. Drop 2, but they come back.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s now. Rerolling because you're on an objective.
I'm clenching my sweet power metal cheeks.
That is going to be 5 AP2s.
5 AP2s. I think I have 5 ups. Hey, look, I failed all of them.
That'll be 10 damage.
He did. He did.
Oh, I forgot I had lethal as well because he gives them lethal.
Oh,
so you would have taken 2 more hits. But
Rubbing
whatever, it's
salt
okay.
in the wound.
Yeah, I was like, good to know.
But now he did.
All
He
right, so
did.
they're just going to stay put because they're already on the objective.
Absolutely.
That is it for my turn.
Okie dokie.
We're going to go to, I already did the charge, I already did the fight.
And then you obviously have Secure No Man's Land for 5. And then you got your Extend Battle Lines for 5 as well. Awesome.
All right, and the turn. Do you want to pick up anything up and down before I draw your secondaries?
Great question. Thank you for asking. I am going to be doing uppy downy. I heard you were the master Grey Knight player. Oh man, I don't know about that. I got a lot of games under my belt with them. I think I have like over 90 since the edition dropped. And I tell you what, it was a rough go at first. But I'd like to think I played them pretty well, but I don't know if I'd say I was a master. But I appreciate it, man. That's very nice of you. Let's see. I'm definitely going to be picking up these 2 units.
Yep.
And it'll be for free since it's the captain.
Yay. We love that.
Which means, no, we hate that. All right, so then round 2.
And I'll draw your secondary.
Thank you very much.
you get Storm and Secure.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Storm
Pretty good.
and Secure. Okie dokie.
I've got some pretty stormable objectives.
Oh my. Alrighty, and then Burden of Trust. So I think these intercessors will do the guarding, right? I think it's the guarding you have to do.
Yeah, and it's not actually an action, they
Yeah.
just do it, right?
Yep. And then I think these guys over here will guard. We're not entirely certain if you can guard more than one per turn, but I think you can only, oh no, I think you can guard more than one. Yeah, so we'll do these ding dongs, the intercessors. Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, it's not a small amount. I got quite a few games with Grey Knights under my belt. Yeah. We'll do the intercessors and the incursors right there. We know that these 2 units are picked up. I will go and just kind of like scoot them a little bit, just to pretty much represent that. Alrighty, that should be all those guys. Those guys are down below. Awesome. For oath targets, you have a unit of
Noise Marines.
Noise Marines back here, and they're how many wounds apiece?
2 wounds apiece, toughness 5.
They're toughness 5, 2 wounds apiece. And that objective is not sticky, right?
Nope.
Does that matter? Do you score anything for holding your home objective?
Don't think so. You can guard your home, though, which is why they're basically there. And that to prevent you from just dropping, like, right here.
Yeah, and their range is
18.
18?
Yeah.
But they can advance and shoot, which is quite spicy.
Yep. And the Gravis guys are going to be my Blast Masters, and the regular ones are my Sonic Blasters.
Oh, they are Gravis guys.
Yeah.
Sweet marsupial baby.
They're traitors.
Okay, so I need to do some stuff in the command phase. I like sandwiches. I think I think that these guys need to be in oath targets.
Yeah. That scans.
Yep. And I think, and there's Noise Marines and something else in here?
No, just 6 Flawless Blades.
I thought you had 2 units of Noise Marines, no?
No, just the 1.
Oh, I thought you had 2. Oh.
2 Brigands.
2 Brigands. Sweet Jesus. Are you the only Grey Knight player? I might buy an army when their codex comes out. I am not the only Grey Knight player on the team. I know that Kyle, who actually is in the chat above you, he plays Grey Knights as well. And then we also have another, I think 2 on our team. Ahmed also plays a little bit of Grey Knights, as well as I think Eric has an army as well. I don't know how well versed they are in those factions, because I know they have other factions as well. But the dedicated Grey Knight players are definitely myself and Kyle. Let's see. So I need to decide, is this a turn where I do double oath? I pop it and try to like kill some stuff maybe? I don't know. I do not know. It is turn 2, so a lot of stuff could potentially come in. Man, but I gotta figure out where I can even land if I do that. So we know 9 inches is here. Pretty much a little bit closer than that, essentially. And then right here, right back there.
Yeah, little pocket.
Yep. These are T5, 2 wounds apiece?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, and they got a 3-up save. No invul?
No invul. Basically Havocs.
Basically Havocs. Man, if I come right here, that's still just outside of 12 inches, and then I would need 12 inches to be able to get within Melta range with the Melta guns. Man. But I know you could advance and still charge out of there. Like Zoink Scoob. Those guys are back there. Huh. This guy has fly or no?
No, he's just a 10-inch move.
So he has to move 10 inches, but he can still advance and charge. Man, Should I try to bomb a 9er? This thing is stickied. These guys are right here.
All these tokens go away. It's not my turn.
Oh, you're
anymore.
good, you're good.
It's cluttering up the board.
We know these guys are over here. They're just gonna grab this objective a little better. They're gonna grab it a little harder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Oh, you're scaring me, baby. We're just trying to play some Warhammers. So I think, man, You got a lot of choppy dudes.
A lot of choppy dudes.
A lot of choppy dudes. Got a lot of shooty dudes that shoot with their shootiness. Man. I haven't even decided what I'm doing yet. I think we need to do lethals.
Okay.
So we'll do lethals for the turn. And as far as our oath targets, I think we oath. Man. I think this guy.
Brigade.
I think so.
Final answer.
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Now we can move on. Whew! Took way too much brain power here. So 18 inches.
Oh, scoring in the command phase. How many objectives did you
Oh,
hold?
I have a total of 1.
Okay.
1. Yep, because the home does not count.
Nope.
So let's go ahead. I think these knuckleheads can go 6.
What's the OC of those guys?
These are only OC1.
Okay. I am OC2.
Okie dokie. So get 1 knucklehead.
That's funny. I think in Coterie of the Conceited, there's an enhancement where you can give your unit +1 OC and a leadership. Put it in a 10-man squad of not infractors, but tormentors. And then suddenly you have an OC32 infiltratey sticky unit.
OC32. That sounds made up. That sounds ridiculous. Okay, those knuckleheads will go there. These guys just back off a little bit. Like so. And then I got, my secondaries were secure and...
Oh, your secondaries?
Yeah.
Secure and Storm.
Secure and Storm. Oh, I see. Oh. So those guys have to die. So what am I doing with my oath target? I don't know.
Did you want to rechange it?
Nope. I already declared it. I need to live with it.
Valid. We are practicing for a tournament.
So, we know that right there. We already declared lethal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we know our oath targets. I don't think there's any other abilities I'm forgetting, and if I am, then I'll remember them later. Cool. All right. And then 18 inches for this guy right here. I gotta get to that. All right, let's go ahead and advance these knuckleheads right here.
Because they have assault, right?
That is correct.
That's just baked in?
Yes. 2. So we're going 12. I think that should be good. Yep. Awesome. We'll just move the back guy first. He's infantry, so he goes through walls. His farthest is right. That's a little too far. His farthest is right there. Is that within 18? Does appear to be so. And then we just want everybody to be essentially within 18. So that does mean that these guys will have to come a little bit closer. Just like so.
And those are the bolter ones?
These are the bolters, correct. And these guys are T10.
T10.
Okie dokie.
But you do have lethal hits active. And
Yes.
damage 2, which hurts.
Yes. We'll see what happens. I'm winning you on 6s, which I don't like very much.
But they're twin linked and it's oath, so you're getting full rerolls.
Yeah, I'm still relying on a lot of 6s though.
It's a lot of weighted numbers you're relying on.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that very, very much. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do Slurby derby derb. Okay, those guys moved, they advanced up there, no big deal. Those guys waddled forward right there. I think that's it for like normal moves, and now I just come in from reserve.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird to think about. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's see what happens. Bum 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 bum.
I do love that like all your plasmas are different based on the chapter they're with.
I appreciate that. I figured the colors are super duper cool and really nice to see, or maybe not so nice to see on the tabletop if you like things to match. But the color pop reminds me of like Christmas, and I freaking love Christmas. So you know what?
More power to you.
So let's see. These guys will go right over here. Alrighty. Just a little something like this. Okie dokie. And then let's go ahead and do a little something like this. Make sure we hide from Knucklehead Tank over there, because that guy scares me. Heavy bolter. Melted guns, I guess, can go right here. They're only 18-inch range. I don't know if they're going to have any range. 18. Oh, they will. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. All right. Last melted here. And then these guys. Dun, do. And put the aggressors right over here. Just a little something like that.
Sounds good.
And then in this case, we don't want to get shot by a Land Raider. We cannot get shot by a Land Raider. If you move all the way through, I guess you could. So we'll just do like that.
Makes sense.
All right. That does cut off. Oh, and actually, no, your unit's pretty in the open right there. Man. Do I bring in the suppressors as well? What else do I bring in? I think I bring in some Terminators. And these guys, so 9 there, 9 there.
Oh. 10 of them?
Oh no, only 5.
Oh, okay.
Only 5.
That's not as scary as a 10-man.
They are not as scary, but they do get to reroll charges innately.
That is pretty good.
Which is not too bad.
No, not at all.
It's not too bad. So those guys go there. Man, I really feel like I'm going to need that extra punch over there. And so I think, unfortunately, this guy has to come over here like this. Just like...
So intention to be in cover, but also draw a line of sight in the brigand?
Correct.
Got you.
Yeah, he's got plenty of range. This anti-fly rocket launcher thing is 24 inches. I think it's a little short.
Jeez,
So I'll just scoot up because why not? said you got a hole in your lip?
Yeah, totally missed.
Man. Oops. So in reserve, I still have some Terminators, an Inquisitor, and the Suppressors. Yeah, we just gotta see kind of how things go, I guess.
Yeah.
We know we're doing lethals. We know who our oath target is.
I have no defensive strats in the shooting phase, so other than I think I can pop smoke on the brigands. No, I can't. I don't think they have a smoke keyword.
I'm not sure.
I don't think they do. They do not have the smoke keyword. I have no stratagems I can use in the shooting phase.
Okie dokie. Let's just go ahead and shoot these 3 knuckleheads at this knucklehead right here.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. You are oathed. Cool. 2. Oh, I'll roll that one. Okay. 4 hits. Looking for 6s. Nothing. But now that guy is +1 to hit.
Nice.
There. And then now I think we go and start with the Storm Speeder.
Yep.
So we have 2 Last Talons. That's 2 hits because he hits on 2s, and the +1 hit as well. And your strength, or I'm sorry, T.
10.
I think these are strength 9 or 10. Let's see what happens. In any case, only 1 wound. This is -3, D6 +1.
5 up invul. Fail it.
All right, so this +1, this +1.
2.
2.
Down to 9.
And then, let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Range weapons. Yep, cool, strength 9. I did that correctly. Awesome. And then the 1 Storm Fury missile hits. This is strength 12, so 3s. Up to nothing. And then the Icarus rocket pod for D3 shots for 1 shot. 1 hit from the +1. And then no wounds, but it is twin linked, oddly enough. Goodness gracious, that was a large sequence of 1 and 2s. Got those out of the way. So now he's also +1 to wound as well. So I'll just put a 1 right here. And now we're going to shoot the Talon Strike at that guy. So this is all the assault bolters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hitting on 2s now with Oath. Sustain 2 and lethals on 6s. So I'm using all the buffs in my whole entire army to try to kill this guy. Let's see what happens.
Hey, you got some 6s.
There's 2 6s. Just gonna fish here.
That's what I thought. Never punished.
And there's 2. This one goes away. So that's 4 lethals. In addition to 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6.
Now these are wounding on
8.
6s twin linked, right?
5s now.
5s, 'cause you +1
From the Storm Speeder, yep. So 5s twin links. Let's see what happens here.
And those are your lethals?
Yes, those are the lethals. That was
Cool
not a
beans.
4. Okay, so 1, so twin linked. I'm just gonna pull out
The winners?
the 5s and 6s. That was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, that was really good. And it's all AP1?
It's all AP1.
Okay, so I'll be honest.
Because they
4 up.
technically did not come down, so they do not get the additional AP.
No
additionals.
reroll.
Okay.
That's still pretty good.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's pretty respectable. So a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 at -1, 2 damage.
That'll be 13, so I got 12, 13, AP1. So show me some 4-up saves, Brigand. Let's go. I don't think that's enough to save it.
2, 4,
3,
6,
6, 8,
10.
10. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, not the best rolls on your end.
Nope, that happens.
Does he go kaboom?
Just boom.
Nope.
At least it didn't explode.
Alrighty. I'm glad I did the Storm Speeder there as well. A lot of resources. I literally used every buff I could to kill that one guy. These things go away.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, that thing was right out in the open and could very easily be right in your face next turn.
Yep. Alrighty. I think next thing we do is... the Lord is... Or he's not a Lord, he's essentially a Lord equivalent.
Lord equivalent.
How many wounds does he have?
5.
He has 5 wounds.
Yeah. 3 up, 4 up, 5 wounds.
I think we shoot the back unit at those guys first.
Okay. I am going to go to ground for free.
Okay.
Because I can do that.
Why not?
Prepared positions.
1, 2. Is that only on turn 1 or is that all the time?
It's all the time.
Oh, nice. So let's do the regular Deathwatch bolt rifles first.
Is it only your intercessors battle line?
Only my intercessors are battle line. That is correct.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Are brigands battle line too?
That's a good
They
question.
are. So I have technically 6 battle line in this.
That's pretty good. All right, Indomitors. Okie dokie. So these guys auto have lethal. I already have lethal, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's see what happens. Ah!
Yeah, they're
Only
not oathed.
2 hits and no lethals. Yikes. They are strength 7.
So threes.
Threes. Okay, 2 at -2 flat 2.
Down to -1. So for cover.
Yep.
So 4 ups. I failed 2.
Oh Jesus.
How much?
Okay, the 2 apiece.
You see, what the problem is that I told you, like, oh look, the dice roll fine now, and
And now they're gonna betray you.
Yeah, they're like, how dare you speak of us this way?
Here is the heavy bolters. They have sustained and lethal. Okay, no sustained or lethal. Same exact thing. These are just damage 3 instead.
Damage 3 bolters?
They're heavy bolters. They're Deathwatch heavy bolters, if I do
spicy.
say. So 3, again, -2 flat 3 this time.
So 4 ups. Lose 2 more.
Jeez.
Not great.
And then here is the Meltas. 1 hit. No wounds. Here's the multi-Melta. No hits, because I think he hits on 4s.
Yeah, multi-melt is, I believe, hit on
Oinks,
4s.
oinks. Oink, Scoob. What are we gonna do? And let's see. Would these guys have been in range? Oh, yes. Here's the, whatchamajigs, the aggressors.
Yeah, Boltstorm gauntlets.
Yep. Here's the fisty ones. Nothing.
One
lethal. No, these guys are just lethals.
Oh, just lethals.
Only the heavy bolters have sustained as well.
Oh, okay, got you.
And then we got the strength 6, so 3s, twin linked.
Twin linked.
Total of 5 at no modifier, 1 damage.
I'm just gonna roll them all at once.
Sure.
3 up. These are cocked.
That looks good to me, but yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I failed 2.
Okay. And then
damage
here's
2? Or
yep, damage 1 apiece.
Oh, so that
And
kills
here's
the one guy.
the guns up top. That was pretty good. So 13 total shots plus blast. I think they're blast. I honestly don't know. Flamestorm, Fragstorm. They are blast. Cool. All right, so a total of 13 plus 3. So 16 in total. So we're moving 4 dice. 3s, no reroll. 6s are lethal. 2 lethal. All these miss.
Strength.
Strength is 6, because you're the
3s.
closest eligible target. So 3s, not twin linked.
Ooh.
That's okay. 2, 4, 6, no modifier, 1 damage.
1 damage. 6 3 ups. Come on, Lord. You got this.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
It kills 3. So 1 damage each, though, right?
Yes, he's only 1 damage piece, yeah.
So they're down to 2.
Okie dokie. And then we have the captain. He just has like his little hand fisty thingy.
He has a Boltstorm gauntlet too,
He has
doesn't he?
3 shots. Yep. Hiya. He hits on 2s.
Yep.
No lethal or sustained. The strength 6. He's looking for 3s. 2. These are -1 damage. But you have cover from go to ground.
So 3 ups. Yikes.
Holy crap, you rolled really bad.
It's just a 3 up.
I do have a whole nother plasma team, so yeah.
Yeah, no, he's gone.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
your rolling was very, very bad, and everybody saw it.
Yep.
Goodness gracious.
I'm just living up to my reputation.
Hey, we could all use white dice if you want to.
That's true. That's true. If I go round my round and it does the same thing, then yeah, I'll switch
Yeah.
dice.
I think all these knuckleheads are going to shoot all these knuckleheads right here.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's within rapid fire. That's a big no. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 storm bolters that will shoot afterwards. We're going to shoot 2, 4, 6 missiles first, hitting on 3s. 6s are lethal. Alrighty, and then strength 9, so 2s. 2 at -2.
I get covered.
Yes.
So 4.
Hey-oh,
good
there
here.
it is. And then 2, 4, 6.
This is the unit I want
8,
to survive,
10.
so I'm actually fine with this.
Here's the storm bolters. Alrighty, no lethals, and looking for 4s here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No modifiers. 1 damage.
4 tree ups. I take a wound.
Okie dokie. Yeah. And I think all that's left to do is these guys are going to charge here.
Into the tormentors.
Yeah. Hiya! Nope.
Reroll charge.
They get a
natively.
reroll. Hiya! Nope. Okie dokie.
So that was the charge phase.
Yeah, because we shot everything. These guys don't have a shooting target. Got the objective there. We're setting an objective over there.
Okay, so I didn't score any burden yet, so it's for some reason it's telling me I could have, I think, done guard turn 1, but I think
Oh, well,
that might be a
if you could have
mistake.
done it, actually, if you want to just give it to yourself and I'll just give it to myself, I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah, I would have to go back and change the score.
In that case,
we'll just say, yeah.
because
we
we
did guard.
both would have nullified those points anyways.
Yeah, so we'll just say we don't.
Other than that,
How about your secondaries? What'd you get?
secure no man's land. Got 2 of them, obviously.
Yep.
And then storm hostile. Took convicted from you.
Sure did. Nice.
All right, that's pretty cool. It's pretty good.
All right. End of turn. So it goes to my turn.
I go to 3. Did I spend anything? I did not.
I generate 2 missions. They are Cleanse and Storm Hostile. I kind of like Storm Hostile.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's pretty nice. And Cleanse isn't too terrible either, actually, considering where my Tormentors are located.
Agreed.
So I'm going to keep those, and then I'm going to roll for Battle Shock for nothing because
Nope,
everything
you only
is
took
dead.
1 wound there.
Yeah, I took 1 wound. All right, so I only control 1 objective.
Yep.
It's going to be 4 points. Movement phase. Let's do this. So where are we going, and what is killing what? Let's see. So if I Tokyo Drift all the way over here, which I can't because the wall's in the way, so
And
I have
then
to pivot.
you only spent 1, so we're both at 3 CP?
We're both at C3 CP, yeah.
Cool.
So if I pivot, I end up here. With a potential advance, I can move up here. I still don't think I get line of sight on those dudes back there.
So let's see.
Yep, nope.
No? Okay.
So that's cool. Can the Brigand do it, though, where it's at?
Yeah, Kyle, that was unfortunate. I mean, there was a whole nother 300-point unit that was going to shoot. So, I mean, yeah, like that unit would have died, but like should have happened like later on, I guess. But
Yeah, but you'd think it would have
Yeah.
survived at least the first round. But nope.
I pretty much put my whole army into like 2 units, so yeah.
That does happen. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this. You can still up you downy, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
So I'm going to move these guys back.
I think it's a good idea. I did consider going back there, but I was like, I'll kill some noise marines and then my unit gets jumped.
Yeah, so I'm going to, here you go.
thank you.
I'm going to start guarding.
Yep.
Because I should have just said that at the beginning, but they're just going to move
Yep, you're
off
good.
the-
We know what the intention is. We're never going to guard back
They're
there.
going to cleanse. I don't think they can guard. So we're going to move the Demon Prince. I think I'm going to advance him just because.
This guy?
Yeah.
You got it?
There's no real reason.
Because he can advance and charge, right?
No, actually, because if I do that, I can't target a unit. But if another unit advances or falls back, or whatever, I can't double target them. So I think I'm just going to move them. Oh yeah, he has plenty of move.
He was what, 10? Or is he
14.
winged? Oh, 14.
So he's just going to go right here. Actually, like this way.
So if you go there, I could potentially overwatch. I do have lethal still.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a much safer spot.
Yep. Noise Marines moved out. 7 puts them there, and advance potentially up to here. Potentially, I'll say an average of 3. So here, that's a 5-inch charge on average. I am going to advance the boys because these
Okay.
ones fight twice,
Ooh.
once per game. So they're going 11 inches. So they just.
Just make sure you're careful where you put them for overwatch purposes.
I don't know if I can stop you from fully overwatching me, but I'm going to make it absolutely, like, not worth firing the whole unit. Like, you can't see everybody. How much can see me still? Because I have more movement, I can slide him back.
I can see you a lot, so I would definitely slide him back.
So I'll just slide him back this direction.
That is much safer. Yeah, that is completely safe right there.
Okay, and I'm still looking at a 5-inch charge.
Yep.
This goes back. Brigand. I think the Demon Prince kills them, but I would like insurance. What else is still in Deep Strike for you?
I still have an Inquisitor, 3 suppressors, and then another Terminator unit.
Yeah, I'm going to move the Brigand just into the building.
Okie dokie.
And then... but that's way too close to you. The problem with Lone Op is it's like, yeah, look at me, I can't be shot, but then I move up and charge you, and it's like, oh no,
now I can.
Oh no. I don't want to sacrifice Flawless Blades this early. I don't want to use Lucius on Incursions, but I don't want you holding that point, honestly. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Well, I mean, you also have Storm.
Yeah,
so
I need to get
you are rewarded for taking that from me. I mean, you just have to take it.
Yeah.
You don't have to kill me off of it.
OC1?
Only OC1.
Okay, so that means then Lucius is going to advance. There he's going 12. He's going to toe on like that. So that's OC2. And you only have 1 OC on the point?
Correct.
So then I take it from you.
All right.
And they're Lone Op. And he can shoot stuff, but...
Yeah, that's very true. I don't know how well they shoot or anything, but...
He's got a heavy bolter that doesn't have sustain. Other than that, not really well. And Lucius has no guns anymore. They took away our flamer for a mortal wound battle shock thing is what we have now. It's so lame. Land Raider, where are you going? I could just tow it forward and then no, because this is screening this part out right here. And I can see the Terminators.
Well, remember, this is sticky, so you can still use these guys right here to like spread out if you need to.
That's true. I could they need to cleanse though.
So, they are cleansing.
So they can't leave. I can spread them out, but I can't like do it like.
I mean, depending on how much you trust these two things, this guy can just move up here and cleanse. They can like spread out, or you can just leave a guy here and he can still cleanse. If you think they can kill this unit on their own.
I think the Brigand and the Demon Prince kill the unit.
Between shooting and melee, you're probably right.
He's damage 4, 6 to 7 attacks.
Oh yeah.
AP 2.
So I mean, I just gotta make 4-ups or I die. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could spike 4-ups, which is
it's a possibility.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna spread them out. I'm gonna spread them out just a little bit. Oops.
And they're on the bottom, obviously, right?
Yeah, bottom floor. I can just put this guy a little further out. Okay, and that zones out pretty well. Because now these guys, that's 16 inches across, so you can't place there.
Nope.
And that means the Land Raider can kind of just scoot forward.
So now he's on the objective as well.
Yeah, it's as far as he can go. Yeah, and I don't have any extra line of sight. So that's it, I think. I think that is, ugh.
So, do you need to touch, I want to help you out here.
Because overwhelming force, right? And stuff like that.
That too, but if you are exposed right here and you allow me to draw a line, I can now shoot you pretty safely. Does that make sense? I can drop, land, whatever the hell I need to right here, and then shoot your Land Raider. So you're exposing your Land Raider to do what?
I don't have line of sight to anything.
You could, I mean, you're going to have this objective anyway. Can you shoot cursors?
Do I have line of sight?
Nope.
Oh, well then there's no point.
Yeah, so yeah, keep him back, keep him safe, because right there, I think that's a mistake at a tournament. You expose that knucklehead just like this, awesome. I'm landing exactly what I did right there. I'm gonna just do it again right here into your Land Raider. Now, granted, Land Raider's a little more durable, but still, I'm sure you don't want the possibility of it being destroyed existing.
I don't have AOC, and I can only smoke, so yeah, that's...
And right here, you can still achieve everything you want to achieve. You can still screen here. You can still shoot here. Yeah. There's
no penalty to that. Yeah, so I don't need to move it. Everything else is going to just... that's it. I don't have any deep strikes. So we're going to go into the shooting phase.
You're done with movement?
Done with movement.
I do think I have rapid ingress for free here.
Yeah, what you going to do?
Because you blocked out over here. I can't fit over here, I don't think.
You might be able to squeeze him in that corner.
I know you moved this knucklehead, though.
Yeah, I moved him. Is there enough? Damn. If I didn't have to cleanse with them.
If I want to go there,
That's true.
what does going there get me?
Puts you in the corner. You
I
can
mean, that's great for like engage,
contain.
but you are already committing to cleansing that. If you don't cleanse it, you can still next turn get out with flawless blades. That would cost me a CP. I can come over here for free.
Are you going to use the note?
I think I need to take advantage of the rules I have.
Because that makes it free, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But if I come within 12 of you, you could potentially charge me. And I think if you had the opportunity to just freely charge 12 Terminators, charge 5 Terminators, I think, like, why wouldn't you?
Spin them 13 inches back from the Demon Prince?
Just outside of 12.1, because you have to be within 12 to be eligible. So that is my...
Oh, yeah, so it's an illegal charge.
So you cannot declare them as a charge. I would love to be closer to you, but yeah, so just outside 12
just
right
outside
there.
12. Yep.
So something like that right there.
Cool.
That's no longer a thing. That one still does exist because I can uppy and downy, hold in reserve, and come back in. Cool.
Mm-hmm. I think we're ready to move on to the shooting phase.
Let's do it.
Tormentors are cleansing.
Yep.
That Demon Prince is going to fire his not heavy bolter at the Terminators. Hits on 2s. You said no reactive stress.
And then I'm guessing you cleanse over here, right? With one of these ding dongs, because why not?
Yeah.
Oh, you advance. Can you advance and still do it?
I can cleanse with the Demon Prince. He didn't
Can you?
advance.
Okay, perfect. So there's your 2 cleanses. Awesome.
Yeah, and if I wanted to send Lucius forward to bullet kill him, and I could just consolidate back, and then I'd be with him.
I think that's a good idea.
Yep.
All right. So this guy's shooting first.
Yep. 3 shots hit on 2s. That's cocked. I hit you 3 times.
Okey dokey.
Strength 5. I need powers.
T5.
It's 1. AP 1.
1 AP1. Hiya. Oh,
2 damage.
okay.
That's it for that. So now I'm going to do the Brigand. He's going to start with, since I was a wounded guy, I'm going to start with the chump shots first. Well, actually the Avenger Chain Cannon, which I still consider kind of chump, but in this target. So it's going to be 12 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. No rerolls.
I'm scared, baby.
Drop 3.
Boy. Okay.
And then wound on...
Strength 6?
Strength 6.
So 3s.
3s.
Oh,
that was bad.
dear.
4 AP 1s.
4 3-ups?
Got
Okay.
1. That's exactly what I wanted. Now we're going to go to the Dragon Breath Spear. I do believe I'm within 12 inches.
Stinky dragon breath.
Yep, so it's going to be Melta range. So let's see it. Hitting on 2s.
Hey-o.
Wounding on strength 12.
T5, so 2s.
2s.
Hey-o, hey-o.
2 more.
4-ups.
Yeah,
both.
minimum 5 damage.
Nice, that was good.
And then the Havoc Launcher, D6 shots. 4, 6, I called it out. So it's going to be 6 shots hitting on 2s, because I can see you. Wish they had sustained or
Nice.
something, that'd be cool.
And then 5 against 5?
5 against 5.
4s? Wow.
Nice,
4.
Havoc Launchers. Mighty, they're the Stormbolter of Chaos.
Still failed 1.
Okay, just 1 wound. I guess if I shoot the Land Raider and kill them, does my demon... Okay, is there anything in that... There's incursors in that building, right?
That's correct. But you got to go around the wall. So chances are...
That's like a 10-inch charge.
Let's see. I don't want to block your sword. So there's 6 right there. Oh, yeah, you definitely could be within. So there's 6. And then here's another 4. Yeah, so 10 inches? Okay.
Okay, so if I do kill them, then I can potentially throw him that way.
Yeah, because I mean, like, what else is your Land Raider going to shoot? Like, he might as well shoot this so you could attempt that.
Yeah, because if not, then I just have more OC on that point, which is, and then I have a big-ass Demon Prince that you have to clear from that objective. So I'm going to go ahead and fire the last cannon at the Terminator.
Sure. So Land Raider into this guy.
Yep. Yeah, so 4 last cannons, hitting on 3s. I hit you 3 times, and then I wound you on 2s. I wound you 3 times.
Go 4s. Failed 2.
First one's just gonna kill 1.
Yep.
It's minimum 2 damage. And
Okay.
the next one, I need a 2+.
Don't roll a 1.
Yep,
And
got him.
Got him. Wow.
Okay, and then that means my Demon Prince is free to charge out there. These guys advanced. Wait, where is it? These guys advanced. Lucius can't shoot. Demon Prince is cleansing. Noise Marines are out of line of sight and range. I think we just go to the charge phase now. I don't have anything left to shoot. So we're gonna send the infractors into those jump
into the plasma guys.
plasma guys.
You got it.
I need a 5. If I fail it, I can re-roll it with a CP.
Yep.
That's
you got
8. Yeah. So they're in. They will be declaring. I'll just do it now. He will be declaring his best day ever,
Okie dokie.
just to get the extra attacks and AP. Because I do that at the start of the fight phase, but I forget so often.
You good? Nope. Good idea.
And then this guy's got a wound. And he can pile in. And then, actually, he can't go through there because there's models right there. Sorry, didn't mean to knock over your guy.
You good.
And then the Demon Prince into the Incursors. I need a 10. And this I might actually CP reroll because it's just, I have the plethora.
I mean, why the heck not?
Yeah. Although, I'm going to roll 10 right here. No, I rolled Snake Eyes.
Well, the opposite of Snake Eyes is Vox Cars, right?
Right. All right, so I'm going to spend a CP.
Okie dokie. Yeah, because you got the CP. You're down to 2 now?
Yeah, I'm done. It says me down to 3 for some reason. I should be down to 2.
Yeah,
So I'm just going to go ahead
I think
and
you've only used, like, go to ground right here? And then...
no, but go to ground was free for prepared position, so I am at 3.
Yep, you are correct. All right.
All right, then show me a 10. Not it.
Oh, okay.
No, that would have been cool. Lucius into the Incursors.
I think in response, I will heroically intervene here.
Okay.
They're not battle line, so I spend the
spend
1.
it.
And then... Got a 9. Where was that 9 earlier with the ding-dongs?
I know, right? Heroic Intervention. That's cool. I'm going to roll Lucius. He needs a 6 to get into those Incursors.
You got it.
He rolls a 6.
Nice.
Slaaneash's number.
So I can go 9. Let's see.
And then if Lucius does successfully kill these guys, actually... yeah, if Lucius successfully kills these guys, he'll just pile back onto the point and make him lone op again. If not, the Demon Prince might be kind of screwed.
Here.
Oh, it is worth noting, when I do my second fight, I do get the benefits of charge. So I would get the sustained or lethal. So I don't know if that changes that.
Okie dokie. And you always get to fight twice?
Well, I get to
or
fight
do you get
twice
to fight,
once.
and then I get to fight, and then you get to go again?
Yeah, it's at the end of everybody's fight phase, at the end of the fight phase, and if I
Alive?
Yeah, if I'm alive, and it's only once per battle.
Okay, it's the end of the fight phase, okay.
So I have to live, but if my lord is alive, he gets to go again.
Actually, put him here.
And I want to say the best day ever lasts until the end of the fight phase. Until the end of the phase. So the Lord Exultant's best day ever lasts for both swings.
Go 9 there.
God, that's a lot of models.
Got 9 inches? Man. Can't go through myself, which is fine. I got plenty to go right there. Plenty to go right there. Cool.
And you have 3 CP?
I now have 2, because I used 1 just now.
Yeah, that's right, you have an aggressive thing. I'll say you fire at Overwatch, I guess. So we're going to do... you have enough to interrupt.
Uh-huh.
So I think the right choice is the only one that really matters, is this one.
Yep.
So the Lord going first. He's got 8 attacks.
And he's going into which unit?
The plasma guys.
Okay.
So hitting on, he's strength 7.
What's the modifier? It's -3 now?
It's neg 2. Actually, I am going to spend a CP to make them -1 AP.
So you get an additional pip of AP?
Yeah, so he'll be AP 3. Everybody else will be AP 2.
In that case...
You're going to AOC?
Well, AOC that unit, yeah. I think that's not a bad idea.
Armor of Contempt. Okay, so 8 attacks, hitting on 2s. 6s are sustained. Let's go. And lethal. And lethal. So 3 lethal sustains, and then
T6.
C6 strength 7 lance. So I'm winning on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s, not gonna happen. So it's gonna be 7, 10 AP 3s.
10 down to AP2 now, right?
Yeah, because of armor contempt.
I saved
It's pretty good.
4. How much damage?
2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that was pretty good by that guy.
That was pretty good.
Let's see. Let's go. Two. And then all the knuckleheads but the fist. Right there.
All right. So then we got the power sword. Hits on 3s. I miss once. No lethal sustains. And then I wound you on strength 4, so I need 5.
T6, yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Nice.
All right, so 2 AP 3s down to 2.
5 ups. Save one, fail one.
1 damage.
1 damage.
And then the rest of the infractors, there are 4 left in the unit. No, they're all life.
They're all there. Yeah.
So yeah.
Total of 5 ding dongs.
Yeah. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Because the Terminators didn't kill any of them.
4. All right, so it's gonna be 16 attacks, hitting on 3s, sustained. Nice. Look at the losers, and then put 3 back.
Yep.
And then I am strength 4, so I need 5s.
Yep.
Rolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Not great.
4
AP2s down to AP1.
4 ups. Failed 1. All right, that gets this ding dong.
Okay, that will be the infractors. You do not have enough to interrupt anymore.
Nope.
So Lucius, he actually technically fights first, but I all charged, so
Yep.
it didn't matter. So he's gonna go. He's hitting with 6 attacks. With his what's their
I'm only T4, 2 wounds apiece.
Does my sweep do 2 wounds? If it doesn't, no, I'm still gonna do the strike because it does 3 damage.
Because these idiots are gonna die. No, I can't do it.
There's not a character in that unit, huh?
No, because this guy, if you're within 3 inches, I can throw my mind at the start of any phase, but you're too far to throw it. That guy should have been up here. So that's my mistake.
So I hit on 2s, 6s are sustained. No sustain, but I hit with everything.
Very nice.
I'm strength 8, so I wound you
T4.
on 2s. There's my 6s, so that's gonna be 5 AP3s.
5 AP3s. Here's 5 AP3s. Can I make 1 6? I make 1
There
6.
we go. That's bad for me, because now my Demon Prince is exposed.
Okay, so kills 4 ding dongs.
I needed a lethal to go, or a sustain to go off or something.
1, 2, 3. 4.
And that guy's just out in the open now.
Yerp.
Do I get to consolidate still?
Now
Now that I'm not engaged?
you did do a charge move, so I wouldn't see why not.
So then I'm just going to move him back onto the point, and then, because that's technically closer,
Yep.
and then he's going to be blown up again.
Sounds good to me.
So these guys all have to move to shoot him, which is not like it's hard, but then you get to swing your attacks.
All right.
And then I get to swing again.
Here is 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, let me decide where, figure out where I declare this.
Sure.
Session. Just after enemy unit has selected its targets. Okay, so I'm going to make them -1 to be hit from death to parry.
-1 to hit. Okay, so hitting on
That's for the rest of the phase.
hitting on 4s with lethals. Yikes. 1 lethals from the aggressor's power fist, and then 2s. Cool, so a total of 3 at -2 flat 2.
3 5-ups. I pass 2.
Oh boy.
So the wounded guy dies.
Oh boy. And then we got the rest of the ding dongs. That was 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty, let's see what happens here.
And what kind of attacks are these?
These are just regular, kind of nothing attacks right now.
Just combat
Just regular
weapons?
hits, yeah.
It's punching me.
Oh, man. And then looking for 4s? Okie dokie. So a total of 6, no modifier, 1 damage.
6 3-ups. I lose a guy and a half.
And then we have the captain. All right. Here's his chain sword. Hitting on 2s to 3s. And then strength 4, so 4s. 2 at -1, 2 damage.
4-ups. I pass 1, fail 1, so you kill the 1 guy.
All right. And then here's the fist for 3s. 1 lethal. And looking for 2s. Oh, 2 at -2, flat 2.
2 5-ups. Pass 1, fail 1, so you get the power weapon.
Alrighty. And now we got these knuckleheads, of which there are only 4.
And those are just the guys that hit with their guns, right?
Yep.
Slapping me with their big guns.
And your unit is -1 to hit, not mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for 4s again, 6s are lethal. These guys hitting better than aggressors.
Yeah, target is 1 Emperor's Children unit, so it's my unit.
And then 4s. That was respectable. 2, 4, 6, 7. No modifier, 1 damage.
7 3-ups, let's go. We're Gucci.
Wow. Wowie, wowie.
Make it up for the other infractors dying.
Yeah.
All right, so is that all?
That's it.
All right, once per game strike again.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with the Lord. He has 8 attacks again with lethal sustained. Man, that actually really just dawned on me that he gets the best day ever twice, because it's the whole phase.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So he hits on 2s, 6s are sustained lethal. I miss twice, and I don't sustain or lethal any.
Okie dokie.
And then he's winning on 2s, rerolling 1s. Does it still count as charging? Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let me double check. It may not count as charging. It may just count as the... Oh, okay. So the specific wording is I get the exquisite swordsman detachment rule, not charge bonuses.
Okay.
So he's winning on 3s.
3s, okay. Rerolling 1 still though, right?
Rerolling 1s still.
Okie dokie.
Rerolling 1s. Not bad.
It's a total of 5.
5 AP, 3s still. You still get Army of Contempt, though, so down to 2.
Hiya! Save 3. Not bad.
2 damage each.
They're 2 damage beefs?
Yeah.
That kills 1 more ding dong.
Okay.
Oink zoink Scoob. All right.
Yeah,
That unit, pretty good. Pretty good. And I also just suck at fighting.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good. So I think that's it for the fight phase.
You definitely took an objective from me for Storm.
Yeah, you're guarding 1, right?
I'm guarding 2. Guard my home and that one over there.
Score you 4 points for that, and then my
Oh,
primary.
before we get too ahead of ourselves, I have you at 4 for primary that turn, plus 4 for cleanse and 4 for storm. And then before we go on to the next turn, I am going to be... Oh, actually, I'm in engaged range, so I can't pick up.
Yeah, that was actually kind of the cool thing of them not dying.
Yeah, I was like, I got like 15 power fists coming in, plus a bunch of other attacks. Oh, I killed 3 dudes? Oh, all right.
I did make you -1 to hit. I spent
That
like
is true.
2 CP to make that all happen,
That
too.
is true. So how many CP do you have left then?
I have 1 at the end of my turn.
Got you.
So, yeah, right now I have it at the end of my turn, 32 me, 34 you.
I only have... Oh, because you gave me burden already. Does burden happen on my top of 3 or bottom of 2?
It's at the bottom of 2.
Oh, then
So it happens right now.
I got to give myself 2 of those then. Yep, in that case, yeah. 34, 32. That's exactly
All
what I
right,
got.
then I end my turn. Do you have anything to do before you draw secondaries?
I cannot pick up. My oath target... I think that was kind of obnoxious. I think we owe
I just realized his attacks for AP 4.
Oh, the AP4?
Yeah, because his best day ever is an additional AP as well. I forget it's not just attacks. Whoops. Well, you know what? Good to learn your rules.
2 mistakes we made. I made 1, you made 1.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think... we have to use double oath here.
These don't matter outside of my
Yeah.
turn.
I think we have to owe these guys right here.
Lucius and the
Yeah,
Demon
I
Prince?
think so. And then we'll choose Sustained for the turn.
Now, can you only pick those once per turn?
I can only choose each one once.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I've already
right.
done lethals, and now I'm going to choose Sustained.
And then you have Precision at some point?
And then I could also choose Precision.
Which isn't really as useful because I don't have as many characters and
Yeah,
units.
it's not super useful right now.
I have one character in a unit, which has a guy attached to him.
Yeah. But I could also spend a CP now to give, like if I want to change like lethals or Sustained on a unit. Because them having additional Sustained means nothing. So I think we'll use the free CP since it's the bottom anyways, and I'll get another one next turn. Oh, no. That's not how that works. So that means I'd have to use it for this round. So I think I use it for this round to give them lethals.
Okay.
So everything has Sustained, they have lethals.
Okay, and you're spending the CP for that?
I'll use a free one.
Free one? Okay, and then your secondaries are going to be...
So then now we're in 3. I gain 1 up to 2. You gain 1 up to 2 as well. I hold 1 objective. Okie dokie.
It's Cull the Horde and Establish Locus you cannot cull, so we'll discard that and instead draw No Prisoners Establish Locus. Pretty good.
No prisoners and establish. Okie dokie. And I could guard the same ones again?
I believe so.
Why not, eh?
Yeah, it's not like Raise Banners where you just like...
I guess technically these idiots have to consolidate. Right there. And if I fall back, I'm sure you get to like charge me immediately again.
Yep.
So we won't be doing that.
And the cool thing is it doesn't have to be with the unit that you fell back from. If you're just within 6 inches of an Emperor's Children unit, I can send that one in.
That's pretty good. And then this is a Demon Prince.
Just a Demon
So
Prince on foot.
He's at 2 up, 4 up.
2 up, 4 up.
And he's T10.
T10. 10 wounds.
And Lucius is T4.
T5.
He's T5.
They upgraded him.
That's pretty good, baby.
Yeah, he's on the big base now.
Oinks, oinks. Okay.
Peculiar.
So we already did our stuff. You do have loan up within 12.
I sure do.
This guy moves 14.
It's like an 8/8 vanilla. But it's like a zombie hippo.
Oh,
is
I got
where
plenty. Nice.
I'd love a reactive move. Because it's like, I'm no longer in your... And I'm out of loan op again.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
There is a detachment that has a reactive move, but it's not this one. This one I think is probably one of the more like consistently good because it just comes with the sustained hits and everything like that. And it has a crap ton of melee, stratagems. I just think it's utilizing them to their best effect is the challenge.
Oh, I got to roll battle shock for this idiot.
Yep.
He's good.
He's good. He loves it.
And then also for these ding dongs as well.
Oh, they're below half?
They're good.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you freaking mulch that unit.
That feels good.
This ding dong will just come right here.
Okay. Shame Lucius doesn't have a flamer anymore. I would have just overwatched him.
Since I don't think it matters, those guys will advance. 6.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Super fast, super fast.
So 16. I only need to be within 12.
Yep.
So right there. And then 12 over here. I don't want to block this guy out, so I think we'll move this guy first. Does that look about right?
Yeah, looks about right. That's within 12 of the Demon Prince.
Yeah, I think because I can't go within 12 there. Doesn't seem like it.
You got the Demon Prince now.
Got him. I guess.
Got Lucius.
Although I benefit nothing from shooting Lucius with that guy.
That's true.
And then we've already rolled the advance here. We got 16. You can pop out some dudes over here and be really, really stinky. I don't like that very much. Plus you got that guy over there. But I gotta be within 12, which is like right about like that line. So I think we just do this. And I'm curious if that is within 12 of Lucius. Ooh, it's pretty close. You know for a fact that...
You'll get most of them. I mean, not all of them, but you'll get most of them. Oh, no, yeah, you can put them in the terrain. Duh.
So
I don't know why I was thinking you couldn't do that. Like, I'm like, you can't stand there, so.
I think in that case, we'll just go like this. That way they're all, for sure, within 12 of Lucius.
Makes sense?
Gotta make sure I can still see him, though. Ah, laser.
There you go. And Lucius no longer stands back up, which is a sad day.
This guy, I think, has to go over here like this. Oh, he's definitely within 12. Okay, cool. And all these ding-dongs just go right behind. Just like so. That is your laser. These guys are guarding again. These guys are locked up right now. I guess technically when they consolidate, they go like this. Not that that matters too much. Man, oh man.
Definitely a thinking game.
Yes, it is. These guys can advance and still shoot. It is turn 3. Oh, another 6. That's cool. So you gotta go 12. So the max range is there.
So you break this chair. It does not rise up anymore. Yep. Not sitting in that one.
So I think we'll just do just a little something like this.
It does move block my brigand.
That's the idea.
Not my demon prince, but my brigand. It's round 3.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
This guy's I think I only get the additional damage if you're a vehicle, not a monster with the mines. The mines. War gear abilities. No, it's only a vehicle. And those guys are not vehicles, so I don't get the extra. Okie dokie.
He may be made out of a vehicle, but he's not one.
These guys are hanging tight right here. I think we just move out like this. Just to take some pop shots at the brigand, because why not?
Yep. They're not guarding, I take it?
Oh yeah, I do have to guard, huh?
You just tow one on.
Yeah, but then if they die, I don't get guard anymore.
That's true. There are pretty good targets other than them, though. I will say that much.
Yeah, I think we gotta stay there like that.
Makes sense.
This thing goes over here. And I have to come in, or they just die. I've established locus.
Yep. This is my opponent's zone over here. You might have some space over here.
Yeah. Might as well get some free points, Shane. But then you draw assassination, this guy dies, that feels bad.
That is a potential. Or no prisoners, which would be a super easy kill for him. For the Noise Marines. I say that, but they don't have a cacophonous, which means they don't have sustained hits natively.
Does that put me in your deployment zone?
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, totally in.
All right. Do I go there or do I come over here?
If I had sustained, I would overwatch him just to make sure it doesn't happen. But
I think,
just to avoid that.
and I got to come within 6.
Oh, strat reserve?
Yeah,
He's
he
not deep strike?
doesn't deep strike. No.
Okay.
So I think,
Yeah, I only see you with 3 blasts, sonic blasters, not worth overwatching.
yeah. So he'll do establish locus in your deployment zone, I think is the intention there. I still have some suppressors that have to come in. And my other thing was no prisoners. I got tons of range.
What's the OC on your incursors are 1, right?
They're just 1, that is correct.
Which means, if I'm not mistaken, I still hold that point because the Demon Prince is actually OC3. He's a big boy.
That's a big boy, baby. And these guys go here. All right. Let's do our worst, shall we?
Oh, that's right. Those are the dead Terminators. I thought those were deep strike.
Those are dead.
Okay, yeah. I was like, don't forget your Terminators. Almost gave you a 3rd unit.
Only thing I'm thinking is instead of making him oath, I do them oath instead with a double for here and here instead. But it is what it is.
You originally oath Lucius?
Okay, originally it was these 2 guys. Okay, let's go ahead and do our thing.
So question, does it work like Gilliman's where you have to target your first oath first?
No, I can just pick 2 and I just get it against those
that's
things.
better than... Oh, that's really good.
In a way, yeah. Once per game, I don't get the +1 wound, unfortunately.
The +1 wound is... So it's a trade-off. Getting to pick 2 automatically and get the benefits of them both.
I forgot to do one thing.
Go for it.
Like, hold on, something's not right here. Oh, no, never mind, we're good. I got a little confused. Okay, this idiot is going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
Because I think everything's landed, everything's come in. I have nothing else in reserve. Yeah, so that ding-dong will, yeah, shoot the monster dude.
Okay.
How many wounds does Lucius have?
I believe 6.
He has 6?
6.
Oh, sweet marsupial. Okay, it's definitely within 36. Okay. And I have how many CP? I have 2. Do I throw a grenade over here first?
Oof. Lucius does have a feel no pain.
All the time?
All the time.
Of a
5 up.
5 of feel no pain.
And the Demon Prince does not.
Does not have a feel no pain. Man, do I think I just have to make sure these guys die. Yeah. Let's go ahead and... Oh, sweet marsupial.
Oh, he increases Lucius's armor penetration. I thought it was 3 inches, not 6 inches, that his aura works. The Demon Prince has an aura of 6 inch increased armor penetration, and he also fights on death on a 2+ automatically. or natively, I should say.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And then I already used... Have I used this free one yet? I did it to give them lethals.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So in that case, let's go ahead and spend one for this knucklehead. Actually, because I want to get the +1 hit, but I got to throw the grenades first before I shoot.
How many primary did you hold? 2?
I have only 1.
Only 1?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right, we don't score for home.
Yeah, so I'm in a bit of a conundrum because I want to make sure both these guys die as efficiently as possible. But before I shoot, I have to decide whether or not I want to throw a grenade first.
Correct.
So I still have these guys that could technically throw a grenade. So I think here, at the start of the phase, we'll throw a grenade, mine, I should say, his mine into Lucius on a 2-up for D3 for 3 mortals on Lucius.
5 up. He feels 2 of them.
Okie dokie.
He goes down to 4.
And then he's going to shoot this guy. Whatchamajig. Hits once. No wound. All right. So this
But
guy.
he's +1 to hit now, right?
This guy is +1 to hit now. And now this unit here, he'll throw his mine here as well. Okay, for D3 for 1.
Show me 5 up. This is such a bouncy tray. No, he takes the wound.
Okay, you said he has 6 in total, so he has 3 left.
Yep.
And then I think these guys throw a grenade here. You have 3 wounds left. Man, the likelihood of me succeeding, I already have myself spending it. I'm not going to throw a grenade.
Not going to throw a grenade?
I think I should, though. I need to decide. I need to decide. He has 3 wounds left. I will absolutely throw a grenade at Lucius. Yep.
Okay.
All right, 2, 4. Is it 6 or 8?
6.
6.
1.
1 wound. Okay.
5 up, feel no pain. He doesn't feel it.
Wonderful. Yep, I knew I shouldn't have done it. That's pretty annoying. Okay, all these ding-dongs into Lucius. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You are oathed. That's cool.
Nice.
Looking for 5s, though, I think.
Yep, T5.
2, no modifier, 1 damage.
3 up. Oh, sorry, 2 up. Pass.
Heyo! And he's now +1 to hit as well.
Yep.
All right. This knucklehead shooting here. Here's the last talons. Oath. Cool. Your T10.
T10.
4s.
There's your +1 to wound? Oh, it's strength 10?
Oh, no, it's strength 9.
Yeah.
No, this should be 5s. So nothing. This next one is the strength 12 one. Hits. Wonderful. Cool. He does or does not fly.
He does not fly.
Okay, here's the D3 shots for 2 shots. 2 hits. Twin linked. Wow. Okay. He's +1 to wound as well. Yikes. Sheesh.
Hey, how's it going?
Wow. That was exceptionally bad.
Yeah. Didn't take any wounds. You still have a lot of shooting to go into him, though.
Yeah, I was hoping to will him down. I mean, hitting on 2s,
you should have done some
re-rolling,
damage.
winning
to
on
him.
3s. Like, oh, okay. These ding-dongs are going to put everything here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is all the bolter guys?
This is the same exact thing that happened to that brigand, or war dog, whatever he's called.
Same difference.
Okay, so looking for 2s, and then 6s are lethal and sustained. All right. This guy's a lot more durable than the other dude. I already have less. Gotta fish. You have to. You have to.
Oh,
And-
wow.
Wow, and I'm glad I did.
That was an incredible conversion.
That makes up for that crappy grenade I threw earlier.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane.
I haven't seen that much
4,
pop off in a
6,
long time.
8, 9 lethals.
And they all
2,
come back?
4, 6, 8, 9.
I'm in danger.
Wow, that was unexpected. Okay, 5s rolling.
Yeah, he's got +1.
Oh, I'm just gonna pull out the good ones, of which there's 4. All
Oh,
right.
twin linked. Oh, I forgot about
Yep.
the twin linked. That's so many wounds.
Yeah, that's not bad. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Neg 1
17. I need 1 more dice.
at 2 damage. Whew.
So these are on 3 ups. I wish I had armor from temp. That would have made or something. But here we go. 3 ups.
Uh-oh.
Not bad. 2 damage each.
Yes. 2, 4.
That will exactly kill him.
Wow.
So I am going to spend 1 CP to re-roll.
I do have Terminators still that shoot with missiles and stuff, if that makes a difference
Yeah,
to
but
you.
then that means you're shooting him and not Lucius.
That's also true. I still have pistols from this unit as well with lethal.
This unit's not done shooting.
Correct.
I'll take it.
Okay.
He'll die.
I don't want you to waste a CP like I did with grenades.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what I would have gotten. Okay, he would have lived.
Who would have lived?
But yeah, you know what?
You want me to roll the pistols and see what happened?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Does he explode? Does he explode? No. So he's gone. That's my warlord, but that doesn't affect anything in this attachment.
Nope.
Which is cool. That's why I'm not running coterie. If I would, he would have never been out there, though.
Terminators into Lucius. This should just be all the dice.
Yep, and they're always in 12, right?
Yes, yeah, because I had to, for loan out purposes.
Yeah.
So on 2s, rolling, 6s are sustained. Wow.
It's a lot of 1s. And re-rolling because they're...
Oath, yeah.
Oath, yeah.
Okay, so only 2 sustained. So 2 come back in. Those auto hit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not lethals. And looking for 5s here?
5s? Yeah, T5. Twin links?
Nope. 4. No modifier.
Wait, 4?
Yeah, that's it.
3 ups? 2 ups, I mean? Take 1, damage 2?
1 damage. This is just a Storm Bolter.
Oh, okay. That's right, it's Terminators. I keep
Yep.
thinking it's the same.
Now here's the missiles.
This is where it's going to hurt.
That's 1 sustained. I think I have to fish here.
Oh,
There we go.
never punished.
Okay.
It's like 8 so far?
And then 9. So looking for 3s. 2, 4, 6 at -2. D6 or D6 plus 1. No idea.
4 on my invulnerable saves. Here we go. 4.
Oh
no.
dear. Okay.
He dies.
Is it worth rolling it all out?
No, because he's
Okay.
only got 2 wounds left.
Okay.
Does he explode? Oh no, he doesn't explode anymore. He doesn't do any weird shenanigans anymore. He's dead.
I did roll pretty bad on damage.
How much was the damage?
If it's D6 plus 1, let me see. It
What's
might,
plus 1?
it might be just D6.
If it's just D6, I'll roll the feel no pains.
Yeah, I
But
think,
if
I think
not,
it could be
think
worth
he's
it at
dead.
that point.
Yeah.
There's only D6. So 3, 6, 6 plus 6 is 12 damage. And you have 2 wounds to give?
2 wounds to give. I can only
So-
feel 1.
You got a bunch of 5-ups to make? It's
Very
possible.
He rolled decent.
Nah,
but not enough.
I was.
Too close for comfort, right?
I would say so.
All right, well, Lucius is dead.
Over here. Well, shoot. So, oh no, I cannot move. It's not 5 phase yet. So I can only shoot with those who are in engagement range. So all these knuckles shoot pistols. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bolt pistols real quick. Oh no, technically 6 because he has a different gun. So here's 6 pistols. 6s are sustained. That's nothing, but 1 comes back in. I am shooting the closest eligible target, so I'm +2 to strength. So 6s into 3s. So a total of 5 at no modifier, 1 damage.
I failed 2, so that will kill the 1 infractor.
And then I think the captain is just 3. That's 2 sustain. That's cool.
Grab my dice.
And then looking for not that, only 2
Oof.
at -1 damage. Let me double check. Yep, -1 damage.
How many?
2.
2 at -1.
2 -1 damage.
4 ups
4-ups.
on the Lord, right?
Oh, he's a 3-up, huh? Oh,
Yeah,
you're
only
good anyways. That's right. I'm like, it's only -1. And he has how many wounds in total?
He has 5.
5. All right. we're gonna overcharge over here with all those idiots. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happens. 1 sustained. Those are all nothing. Twin linked. Total of 5.
On my invul?
Yep.
We don't roll floor dice here.
Woo! To fail 2, he is bye-bye.
Yep. His failed. They're 3 damage each.
3 damage piece. Yeah, overcharging.
5 ups or 4 ups. I mean, he's gone.
Okay, and then do I kill myself? I sure do.
Well, I'd say that was worth tying you up for a turn and preventing you from
Yeah, because then I couldn't uppy downy somewhere.
Yeah.
These are no longer things. These knuckleheads into these knuckleheads.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
What's their AP?
Neg 1, but I'm hitting on 4s. And I have no source of rerolls or +1 hit or anything like that right now.
Okay, so I'm getting cover. Not ignoring cover, right? Okay.
No, I don't ignore cover.
Cool.
They're strength 7, neg 1, 2 damage. So if you just fail saves, I just kill guys.
Yeah.
He's doing an action, so he can't shoot.
He's establishing.
Yes, yeah, in your deployment zone, because that sounds like a good idea. These knuckleheads over here. I hit 3 times.
Oof. Toughness 4.
So 3s. 2 at an effective no modifier, 2 damage.
I lose a guy.
To get a guy, okay.
I'll take this guy because I'm not so worried about screening right now.
Whew! And that's all I wrote.
All right.
So establish locus for 4. No prisoners.
You got 4 for no prisoners, right? Because you killed 2 units?
I only got... No, I got these guys here.
Oh, yeah. You
1,
got
2,
so
3,
you got
4.
full.
And for your burden, you did get 1 here, right?
Yeah. And then for your other primary, or the secondary established locus, there's 4 in my deployment zone? Cool.
So right now at primary, I have myself at 12 and you at 10?
Yeah.
Okay, because these guys were doing an action last time, which means they couldn't guard? I honestly don't know.
No, they did an action, so I don't think they can guard.
Okay.
But
We know that they did it. All right.
That's the end of the turn?
Yep, and I just scored your primary ready, which should be 6 points because you get your burden,
Yep.
and you get your primary, obviously. And then what are your secondaries?
Secondaries are going to be sabotage and assassinate.
Hey, wait, there's that. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen.
So I am going to, I have 3 CP. I have a lot of dudes that really can't afford to not do actions, so I'm going to ditch.
You're going to spend 1 and get rid of sabotage?
Sabotage, yeah,
I
I
think it's a good idea.
Can't afford to do it right now.
And instead getting...
Getting area denial.
Hey-oh!
Much easier. Okay, so, and then I do my command. I got the 1 primary, and then my movement phase. I don't have anything to battle shock because everybody's dead.
And for what it's worth, again, his Overwatch is actually decent.
His?
Yeah, it's a flamer with dev wounds.
12 inches?
18 inches.
18-inch flamer?
Yeah.
What?
It's only strength 3, but it's dev wounds, right? So if I just roll
Damage
6s, 1 damage, yeah, 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might get a dude.
I will take that risk. They're going to stay on the objective because they are going to guard it because I don't think it's not an action, so you don't have to worry about not shooting,
Nope,
right?
correct.
Yeah, this guy can scoot forward. This guy can go right here. All right, cool. And they'll guard as well.
I'll spend 1 to Overwatch.
Go for it.
Wow,
Ooh!
That's cool. 2.
No, it's not.
I need 6s again though.
Yeah, because T5.
This should be 12, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh!
3 mortal wounds?
So 3 mortals and then 1 regular wound at -2.
Okay, so you could potentially kill 2 of them.
That's decent.
Yep. 5 up. I'm good. So
Okay.
I lose 1 guy, like you predicted. That's cool.
And then on a 3 up, I get that back. I do, in fact, get that CP back.
So it didn't cost you anything.
That's
I won't bother messing with the thing.
Fair enough. I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so I have to kill that guy. Now, especially now. Because he wounded and killed 1 of mine. We'll come back to that. Brigand needs to get out of the way, I guess. Or I can just... If I stop like an inch away here, how far away does that put me from them? Oh, 12 inches. Perfect. I like that.
No me gusta.
So actually, I can't stop there with the building there.
And you gotta be outside of an inch, if that even matters, which...
Can I still be within 12 if I'm there?
It's right there.
Push him back.
Oh,
Push me back.
so just right there, you're good.
I'm still within 12. Yes.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, magnet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're still good.
I think we
Yeah,
should
because 12 inches is right there. Oh yeah, you easily got it.
I think the Demon Prince is going to advance and see where he goes.
Yep.
He's going 17 inches.
Nice.
He's speedy. So he can just kind of wrap around the building like this. So, and he's going to stop. Yeah, thank you. So 6 inches. So 1 or 6. 12. And then it would be an inch. So that's 18. So he'd be like right here.
There you go. Do it.
Perfect. That's actually kind of where I wanted him to be.
I already overwatched, so I can't do it again.
Nope. They're guarding and just kind of holding point. I think they might shoot those guys over there, maybe.
And while Liz is doing all this, I do want to give the Ripper Swarm rave. You know, something that whenever I'm on stream, I try to give a shout out to some of our teammates or maybe some people that we might have played against recently. In this instance, I do want to rave about our 2 brand new members to the Riverside Ripper Swarms, and that's going to be Mr. Eric and Oscar. They are both fantastic players. They bring a high level of competition to the tabletop, as well as excellent sportsmanship. They're just super awesome dudes in general, and we are very, very happy to have them on the team. They're a great addition, and I look forward to seeing them on the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, well done, guys. I'll rave about you.
Absolutely. It's great to have you on the team, you guys. I am going to bail out my wall splits.
How dare you?
I mean, they've been sitting in the back in the party house all game. Like, it's. I will take that one. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Oh, you have a bottle of
Heck yeah, I do. Come on now, baby.
Mexican Coke. It's the best.
It is so tasty.
I'm going to advance these guys.
You got it?
They go 3, so they're going a total of 11 inches.
11.
I've got to get area denial.
That is true.
I don't want to dedicate flawless blades to that.
Come on, it's a lot of points, especially if you kill these idiots.
Yeah.
They get 4 or 5 points.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure back 11. Actually, it'll be 14, so they'll be like here instead. It feels so dirty and so wrong throwing
Yeah, I mean, like,
flawless blades at...
they're probably going to die, but they're going to kill most likely 2 of my units,
Yeah.
or at least 1, and get you 4 or 5 points.
A unit that's been giving me hella buffs all game. And then the Land Raider is going to move forward. So it should be able to see that squad now.
Roger that.
So we're going to just pump everything to them, I guess. And this is just, I can't really do much about that. As much as I really want to throw flawless blades at Terminators, I just cannot, unfortunately. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up with Noise Marines into the Inquisitor.
Yep.
Assassinate. We're going to start with the the Blast Masters, because they might just do it on their own.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, they're no longer heavy, which is cool. They don't need the +1. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that way you don't roll some dice and knock it over.
Thank you. Very, very, very smart. They hit on 3.
Yep.
No sustain or anything like that. That's pretty cocked. Cool.
Nice.
5 hits.
I'm T3.
Strength 10, so I need 2s. It's going to be 4 at AP 2.
5 up in full.
That's 9 damage.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Obliterated.
Okay, our mics died apparently. So we're going to swap out to the other mics real quick.
I knew they were not very charged.
No.
These guys, I got some. I don't even know what I got.
Where are my mics? Here they are. So yeah, I'll swap them out real quick. Go ahead and do your turn.
I don't remember a guy's name.
Oh, you got the Deathwatch card? Yeah. I see it. I'm still waiting for mine. What was your card?
All right, sound quality might dip a little bit. We're getting audio through the camera now, so we should at least get some audio. If you guys can hear us, just let us know. It's not going to be as good, but unfortunately my mics are not turning on at all, which is unfortunate. I have to check that out, and hopefully they're not broken. Probably just dead, but they should have been fully charged, which is why I'm concerned. So.
Do a little something like this. Okay, the guys are there. This guy's there.
Oh, they hear us. Cool.
Oh, awesome. Thank you very much, Anthony. We appreciate your feedback. Man, I have defend stronghold and engage on all fronts. So I got 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you just do your movement, just do your movement phase?
Yeah, you know what? I'm
gonna go grab those mics. They're not just sitting out there.
absolutely. These guys are gonna go all the way. Just so I can get in our fourth table a quarter.
I'll charge them for at least a round, so maybe we can get more mic.
All right. Well, I think that might be it, dare I say. Do precision for the turn, not that that means anything. Man, oh man. Let's go ahead and start with these knuckleheads here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take on 3s this time. Fantastic. Still missed 5. And then looking for 3s.
This is into the flawless plates?
This is these guys over here.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, only 2 at no modifier.
3 up. There's another one.
One more dude. Okay.
I think the champion, because he's not doing much. I love 10th edition. Champions are useless.
Let's go ahead and shoot all those knuckleheads, the incursors, at these guys right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oath. Okie dokie. And then they're T5?
T5.
So look for 5s. Total of 3, no modifier.
Sounds good. So 3 up. We're good.
You're good. Alright. Shoot. I dropped a dice.
Oh, where'd it go?
It went somewhere.
To Oblivion.
I'll grab one more in my bag just in case we don't find that one, just so I always know I'm rolling 20.
We go like under the Twice? I don't know where it went. It went to Narnia.
Yeah, it was somewhere. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
And this is same as the flawless plates this one?
I just got the +1 to hit so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the incursors on these guys. And then I think, man, I do 1 more CP here, so I get down to 1. And that's going to give them anti-infantry 2 up and anti-monster 5 up.
Okay.
And they're going to shoot the flawless blades. Let's see what happens. This should be 20 dice. Taking on 2s. 6s are sustained with oath. 1 sustained.
Yikes.
Okay.
The dice are doing things today.
Jeez. All right. 3 come back in. Okie dokie. And then 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. No modifier, 1 damage.
17, damn.
No modifier, 1 damage. So you gotta fail a lot of saves. In order for anything to happen.
Yeah, so 6, 12, 13, so 17?
Yep.
No modifier, so 3 ups. Let's go. That's very cocked.
Yep. Oh.
Come on. You can do it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 5 failed.
Okay.
Damage 1.
Damage 1.
So kill 1, and then put another 1 down to 1 wound.
2, 4, 6. Alright. Here's the missiles. Not a single sustained. Okay.
Nice on the tree for
You're
you.
good. 2, 4, 6. Come on. Okay, that's much better. Alright, and then 2s. Total of 6 at neg 2.
6 of minus 2, so 6 on my invul. What damage?
D6.
Yeah. So 6 5 ups. Ooh. So one's gonna just
5 go through.
die because it was a 1
So
wound.
there's 4, okay.
So the next one
First one,
dies. Fourth one, or third one dies. On 1 wound, dies.
Okay.
So 3 die total. That's a noise marine head. Whoops.
Indeed.
Indeed. Indeed.
All these knuckleheads over here.
They shoot the demons?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's a monster.
Yep.
Duh.
4, I think.
They're shooting in the combat. And T9.
6s.
There's
2. At neg 1, 1 damage.
Make 1, 3 ups.
Oh,
Failed 2.
Okay.
If you could just move that dice down by 2. Yeah, the face is the 1, I know.
Ah. Okay, so if that's the 1, then that goes away for 1, and then. Wait, how many ones does he have?
He had 9 left.
He has 9
So
left.
it should be down to 7.
So down to 7. So here's 6, 7. Okay. Alright. This knucklehead over here with his pistol, he's gonna overcharge. Okay, 2 hits. Twin links. Okay, I think 1 at neg like 3, flat 3.
4 up. Fails. 6 another 3, so you take that one out, and then goes down to 4.
2, 3. Do I kill myself? No. And then pistols over here, of which there are 2. Oh, nope. Captain's a different one. 1 pistol. Hits. Wow, okay. Wound, no modifier, 1 damage.
3 up. Or 2 up, I mean.
Oh.
Damn, I take another wound.
Jeez, okay.
Why am I failing all my armor saves? Why can't I pass the 2 up?
And then the Knucklehead with his Gravis, whatever the heck. That's nothing. No sustain. 1 wound.
Might pass
This
it?
neg 1. Yeah.
Pass it, at least.
Okay. This Knucklehead here, but we'll put the anti-aircraft shots into these Knuckleheads right here. Let's see what happens. So T9, right? T10. T9. Okay, so here's the last talents. Hits. I needed that for the wounding.
Hey,
I got 1. So neg 3.
5 up invulnerable. Fails.
D6 plus 1 for 3.
Goes down to 9.
Storm Fury, cool, misses. And then the D3 shots there for 2. For 2 hits. For 2 wounds.
On the brigand?
Yep. No. Right here.
Oh, okay.
I shot the smaller shots there. So 2 at neg 1 flat 2, I think it is. Oh, straight 8. I didn't know that. Anyways, okay. Neg 1 flat 2. Yep.
Alright, force.
2 damage
I lose
apiece.
the guy.
Wow. Okay.
1 left.
All these knuckleheads over there.
Yep. They are not battle line, but AP 1.
Correct.
I'm gonna spend the last CP to go to ground for them
Okay.
because I want them to try and survive.
Absolutely.
Because 1 lives, I still hold. I still guard.
Yeah, 3 up saves. Yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, no O's here. Just sustain and lethal. Of which I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he has a 4.
That was a 4.
Or 1. 7 ones. Very cool. 1 lethal. 2 sustain. And looking for 4s. Kill linked. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. At an effective no modifier now?
Yep.
2
Hit the
damage.
ground. So 8. 3 ups. I fail 2.
Nice.
So I lose the wounded guy and I lose this guy.
And here's the pistols. 3 plasma pistols. Hi-ya! 1 hit. 1 wound. Neg. I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what matters.
Yeah, it does.
Takes damage. 2
Uh,
bolt pistols.
2 damage, right?
Just 1. I did not overcharge it. Yep, just 1 damage. Okay. Already shot here. Already shot there. Shot there. Shot here. Shot there. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. This is where the men are made. Terminators into that loon dude.
Yeah, let's go.
Hiya. Very cool. Let's see. Okay, that's much better. Thank
Oh, yeah, so I
goodness.
have to get a native reroll.
Yes.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, wow, Snake Eyes feels great.
Sure does.
Alrighty. +1 is only in range. The Talon Strike into those 3 dudes over there. 6. Ooh, I don't know. Am I within an inch right there?
Does not look like it. Looks like that's a 7. Do you want to spend the CP?
How many CP? I have 1 left.
I thought you had 2. Oh no, he's right because I didn't get
Yeah.
you the rounds.
Because I remember I spent 2 to give them sustain and then lethals, and then another 1, well, 1 and then 1 for a total of 2 to give them anti-infantry 2 up.
Right.
So I'll spend it. Make a 7. That's a 10.
They're in. Well, good use of your last CP.
I agree. Oh, sweet marsupial. 10. Let's move these guys first. So this bad guy. Can this guy touch? He can't. This guy should have had to go on here. Get out of the way. And then this guy there. Can these guys touch anymore? Yes. He can touch here. He cannot touch. So it's gonna go. Like that. Alright. Whew. Sweet onions.
This is gonna be a spicy one.
Whew. We'll fight here.
Okay. No strats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s with oath and sustain. Whew.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Balanced out.
Here's the oath.
Ooh.
4 come back. Then
T5.
T5, strike 8. So 3s.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
Oh.
Total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then 2 flat 2.
I only feel 1. 25 ups. You got him.
Okay, yeah.
Very much so.
We'll go and just go closer to the center. Activating over there and fine with them. Woo! There's a list he wants to try. He says, "Can't wait to see it." That guy had to touch. He's just gonna go here. This guy's gonna touch there.
Yeah, bring it tomorrow, man. Play it on TNF.
Heck yeah. Boom. This guy is gonna go right over here. There. There. And there. Okay.
This is gonna hurt.
There's a guy with 1 wound still.
That was 1 wound. He does not have a power fist. They took that away from us.
Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the Inceptors fighting.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. No O's. So they do have lethals. Nothing. And then strength 4. So 5s?
Yep.
Total 4 at no modifier, 1 damage so far.
3 up. I lose the 1 guy.
Okie dokie. And then here's the Sergeant with the fist. Okay. 2s. 4 at -2 flat 2.
How many? 4?
4.
At 5 up? Nope. You got him.
Alright.
Prevents me from guarding. Actually, I think you prevented me anyway from taking it from me. But
Hold on. I only have 3 attacks. I still hit and wounded with all of them though.
I think it's not gonna make
Okay,
difference.
alright.
I'm willing to
I thought he was a
let
Deathwatch Sergeant, but no, he is a Deathwatch Sergeant, but he only gets 3. My mistake. The chain swords get 4, but that's not going to matter. I'll just
And then I get to swing with my Demon Prince, right?
get some bodies. That is correct.
So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. So I'm gonna put 2 attacks into that 1 Inceptor because I
Okay.
want to die. And then I'm gonna put 5 into the rest of the unit. So 2 into the Inceptor, hits on 2s. That's why I did that.
Okay.
Wounds on 2s. Oh, no, wounds on
Strength 6.
3s.
Or T6, sorry.
That's a wound.
Neg.
AP2.
He's dead.
Yep.
Wait, what's the damage?
3. 4, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he's for sure dead.
And then the rest on the other unit. 2s. Oh man, I wish I charged. And then wounding on 3s. It's gonna be 3 AP1, AP2s.
Save 1, fail 2.
4 damage
Are
pop.
they still 4 damage?
Yep.
Good. 1, 2.
Not too shabby. And then you get to swing back.
Alright, here's the ding dong. Aggressor.
Oh, the aggressor.
Oh, 3 hits. 1 wound so far. 1 wound at -2 flat 2.
4 up.
Oh boy.
Take it down to 1.
1. Can the captain maybe finish him off? Who knows? Here's his fist. Hitting on 2s. Alright. Then looking for 5s.
Yeah, that's good. This dice tray sucks.
2 at -2 flat 2.
2 4 ups. I can't fail a single one. Don't have any CP to roll it. Just gotta send it. Aw, man. Does he explode? Demon Prince is gone. That is a big swing in your favor.
I would agree with you.
I didn't think he wouldn't die there, but it was kind of like I was kind of getting hopeful that he was still
Yeah,
alive.
that you could take some stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, he failed quite a few saves. Yeah, I figured that fight would go ongoing until the end of the game.
Yeah, me too. But there we are. So that's it, right?
So engage on all fronts. I got all 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
And I only scored 2 for Burden of Trust because that guard over there.
Yep. I already gave my guard for this turn.
And you're defending Stronghold still?
Yep. So then for your primary, you have 1.
Yep.
And then you also have 1 burden for those, or these guys there.
And then my missions are going nothing to battle shock. Are going to be bring it down and recover assets. They only have 1 thing to bring it down.
Yep, that's it.
And recover assets. That's great. Those are some cool turn 4
Yeah.
scenarios. I think I'm going to spend a CP to get rid of bring it down.
So we'll go up to 1. You go back down to 0 now. You're going to discard 1.
Bring it down.
Okay.
Because that's...
Discarding, bring it
Wait,
down.
hold on. Before I do that.
I mean,
Yeah, these Terminators are blocking me, so there's no way I can get within Melta range, so I don't really feel comfortable throwing everything at just the speeder.
if you put all your shots and you kill him, it's only like 2 points.
It's not worth it.
It's not really worth it. So yeah, so discarding, bring it down, and instead getting
behind enemy
all
lines,
zoinks.
which is not much better, unless I can just... Actually,
You could run over there. Yeah,
run over there and then I'm in, and then I just shoot him from here.
that's very true.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
Go there.
Can't really overwatch you with anything, because I got nothing to overwatch with.
Land Raider is going to hit for 2.
Okay.
And then it's going to move as far forward it can. See if we can still stay on the objective. Yeah, and I can see the Terminators.
Okay.
So I'm holding that at point because I don't want them taking it. And now...
You guys do move 12,
Right.
but that's still... It could give you the points, if that matters anything to you. But only we'll see 1.
It could. Potentially. But now that I'm in Mills range. So I'm hoping to just kill them. Or charge them and tie them up, maybe.
Yeah, do I overwatch here? I got 1 CP? No.
That is my movement phase because I only have 3 units left. So we're going to start with the shooting.
Is anything doing any actions anywhere?
I cannot.
Oh yeah, because no, good point. Yeah.
I have nothing in my deployment zone.
Yep,
So
alright.
I'm going to just get a CP at the end of the round.
Yep.
And I'm getting behind, which is cool.
You're gonna auto get behind for 3. Very nice.
Brigand is going. Actually, let's do the Land Raider
Yep.
into the Terminators
Perfect.
first. So starting with the las cannons. Nice.
Very nice.
Wounding on 2s. 3 at AP3.
Save 2, field 1.
D6 plus 1.
Yep.
Be 7 damage. And then the heavy bolter. I hit you twice. Wound you on 5s. No, 4s. Twin lengths. 1. AP1.
Good.
Combi weapon. I went to 12.
Yep.
Both
Heyo.
hits. 4s are devastating.
Yep.
Take 1 death wound.
Heyo.
And then the Havoc Launcher, D6 plus 1. It's going to be 4 shots. Show me 3s. Show me 4s. Nothing. I think killing these guys off the point is more important than killing your captain.
I would
want
agree with you.
Unless
Yeah.
I want him to
Because
die.
this is scoring me points.
Yeah, I want to kill them. So I'm gonna fire the Brigand first, the melt the gun first.
Okay. I think it's fair.
2s. Hit twice. 2s.
Call it.
Yep.
Okay, figured
2s.
2 saves. Alright.
Yep, that works out. And then 12 shots from the big gun. Call it the big gun, but it's really just a Gatling gun. 2s. Drop 1. Nice. Wound on 3s. not too shabby. Wish they were dead.
Yeah.
That would have been great. 8 armor
8,
saves.
2, 4, 6, 8. Shoot. That was a 2, I think. So I failed 4?
1 damage each?
Because even that falls over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I would have failed it. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and the Havoc Launcher, D6 shots plus 1. 7 shots. 2s, because I can see you. And then
5 4s.
4s.
Nice.
4.
Four.
AP 0. Sorry.
Failed 1.
Got 1 wound.
Kills him.
Oh, it killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, I need. Is that a 7 or an 8 to get in?
You gotta go around the
Pivot.
building, you gotta
So that-
pivot. And then. Looks like it's a 7.
So a 9-inch charge with
No,
the
no,
pivot.
no, no, no. You need to roll a 7. Oh, but yeah, so 9.
So I need a 9-inch charge because I'm thinking how many. Oh, I don't have any CP. Never mind. We're gonna tank shock them, but although what's our C?
I think 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if I just make it, I take that from you.
Yeah.
Are
you done shooting?
I'm done shooting. Oh fuck! I forgot. About
these guys.
2 plasma gun shots
Yep.
into the guys.
You got it.
Supercharging.
Oh no!
I
Oh,
missed
no!
4 times, and does he kill himself?
Oh
He died. That was great.
no! That feels really bad.
And then the melta gun hits on a 3.
Yep.
Hits.
Yep.
And then wounds on a
2.
2. Wounds AP 4.
8 4. You're within melt range, just kill a guy. Yep.
Yep. And then the bolt gun. Hit you twice. Wound you on 4s. It's 1 armor save. Good. Good. Cool. Charges. I'm gonna send the Land Raider here.
Go 9.
Go 9.
That's a 9.
I don't tank shock, but it does mean I hold the point, so it's preventing you from scoring 2.
Okay.
Oh, it's scoring 3, I think, because you still get from my point, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
It might just be no man's land.
I
look it
have
up.
no idea. Objective markers you control, they're not within your deployment zone, so I wouldn't score for that one.
Okay, so I'm preventing you from scoring 3. Okay. And then they are going to charge those guys.
Yep. Something not too big.
Yep,
That's
they're
actually
in.
do it.
Okay, everybody's getting, and then that guy just stays put.
Yep, because if you charge me and don't kill me and I kill you, then you lose points.
So let's start with the Land Raider. 6 attacks. Okay, it does get sustained hits on the charge. So hitting on 4, 6s are sustained.
Jesus!
That's
Wow.
an angry guy.
Yeah.
So strength 6, so I need, or strength 8 actually, I think. So I need 3s regardless. Not evened out. That's going to be 6 at AP 0.
I take 2 wounds.
Nice.
Wow.
Go Land Raider. Not even on a tank shock. And then the other boys over there, there's
Yep.
6 attacks, hitting on 3s, 6s are sustained. Cool. So 1 goes up, 1 comes back. Strength 4, so I need 4s.
T4. Yep.
Make a single armor save.
Good.
Nice.
Alright.
See, that was what I was worried about.
Guess I'll fight you back over here then, because it doesn't really matter. 4s. 1.
Alright, we push.
Fair enough.
That works.
And I'll fight you over here.
Yep.
3s, 6s are sustained. Alright, then.
Toughness 12.
5s. 1 at negative flat 2.
1 for up. We're good.
Alright.
That will be all. So, in my turn,
Yeah, that was a good move, because remember I score at the top, so you take me off of that, which is good.
I only held 1 at the start.
So you're discarding recover,
Yeah.
get you +1. And then, do I pick up? I don't think so. So, my turn 5.
Well, how many objectives were you guarding? 2?
Correct.
So you're gonna score
Yep.
4.
So on top of my 5, I got 2 objectives and 2 guarding. What do you have me at primary?
I'm almost there.
Okay,
So you also defend stronghold,
I had defense strong, yeah.
and then in turn. Oh wait, got to discard.
Good.
Give me my CP. There we go. End turn. So right now at the start of your turn, before you score primary, you'll be at 24 primary.
I think so.
66 total. And
66 primary. Whoa, what?
66 total. So like that's your
Plus 8. Yeah, I should be at 74 after I score my primary.
Okay, I have to get your secondaries first
Okay,
before I can
yep,
score
you
that.
got it. What are my secondaries?
Containment and overwhelming.
Containment and overwhelming.
And then end of primary scoring. So I can. So you
Kill stuff on objectives.
you hold 2 points. So that's 74 is where I have
Perfect.
it right
That's what I have. I have 32 for myself on primary.
now. 32.
Yep. That's what you got.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. Well, this guy has 9 left.
9 left.
Okay. I think we just, since I don't need to stay on anything anymore, I have Contain and Overwhelming, which is kill something on an objective. I'm going to spend 1 and change out Overwhelming.
Okay. So
I say you may have to go back a little bit, which is kind of
I can just view all stratagems, new orders, and you're discarding overwhelming?
Yep.
Instead, you get Assassination. I have no characters left. You automatically score it.
Cool.
Easy peasy.
This thing is sticky for you.
Sure is.
Interest.
Fall back. And you're too far away, so I cannot charge you. Gonna have to be within 6 inches of you.
Yep. Right there.
Let me just actually double check and make sure it's any unit or just Emperor's Children unit. You can only select vehicle if it's a walker. We have
And
one
then-
walker in our entire codex.
And then I gotta contain. So I mean, like,
They might already be in position. Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of move them up.
contain. Contain.
Easy peasy.
Here and there.
Yep.
These guys are still in melee. Walk up.
I'll overwatch the captain
Okay.
from the brigand. Might as well.
Okie dokie.
Have the CP, don't have that many resources to use it on. Show me a 6 here with melt gun. That'd be cool. Nope. And then show me 12 shots, so I statistically should get at least 2. I get 1, and it's wounds on a 4. It does not wound you. And the Havoc Launcher D6, 2. Nothing.
Zoinks.
Yep.
If I fall back here, what can you do? Like,
Nothing.
you just chase me, or
No, I can't do it with the vehicle. Sorry, that's why you overwatched, because I couldn't do it with them.
Okay, we'll just fall back. Like
Yes,
this.
it is fallback. Probably should overwatch them
Oh,
instead.
I need to do what you do for them. They're good.
I'll shock. But I still have that point from you?
I think so. I'm only 1.
Yeah, I'm mostly
I'm
6.
just gonna move over here and try to charge you.
Either 5 or 6, one of the 2. It might matter, but
So this Nicolette moves 12. The guy with the silver, this guy right there, that guy right there. Can you grab that guy who's moving 12?
sure can. So only right there.
Yep. And then everybody else will be pretty much behind in such a way where they can shoot the Land Raider. Not that it matters too much. This guy's my oath target right here. Actually, we'll shoot this guy.
And just behind and like kind of like as long as they don't surpass and
Yep.
go out.
That's the idea. And these guys can just come right here. Because they don't need to go, because they only move 10.
Yeah.
They'll just shoot this guy. He's owed. I think I have 1 CP. I'll spend it for. I don't need to spend it. I'll keep it. For. I do need the lethals though. That would be helpful. Nope. This is what it is. All right,
It's
cool.
no longer
1,
sticky.
2, 3, 4, 5. Thing on 3, 6s are sustained 2. These all
So no
miss.
lethals, right?
No.
Just sustain.
Yep. And then 2, 4, 6. And then 6s this time, since we're not getting any lethal support or storm spear support. Go to 6s. 2 at -1, 2 damage.
2 4 ups. Take 1. So it's going to be down to 7.
All these knuckleheads shooting that guy. 3s. 1. And then 6s, I believe. 1, 2, 3 at -1, 1 damage.
-1, 1 damage.
Yep.
4 up. I fail them all.
Okay.
So I take 3 wounds.
1. Down to 4.
Yeah.
And then these edoms are here. Here's the aggressor. You are oathed. That means nothing. I think it's 5s to wins. Nothing. There's gun up top. There's 6 shots. 2, 4, 6. Okay, they all hit. And looking for 5s. No twin linked. 1. No modifier. 1 damage.
All in the damage, right?
Yep.
There we go. Out of the box, and 3.
We're good. And then here's the captain. Oathed. Cool. And then looking for 5s. Nothing. Okie dokie. Charging here. So I think that's it for shooting because they fell back. They can't shoot. Cool. They're in. These knuckleheads. Oh, I think that's a fail.
That is a fail.
These knuckleheads. Okay, they're definitely in with 8.
Just didn't roll snake eyes there.
All right.
No, I didn't have to pay 3. Yeah. That's the problem.
Cool. It's pretty much something like that. Although I'd rather have this guy fight than that guy. Alright. I'm not gonna kill that tank, so if you want to swing at me, go ahead. The whole intention was just to
Hold it.
take the objective. I will fight here though. Captain. Oath. I did make a charge move, so I'm strength 10.
2 word me on 4s.
2 at -2. Flat 2.
5 up. Got 1.
Fail.
Down to 2.
Down to 2. Here's his extra attacks. He hits on 2s. Yep, looking for 6, 5. He's strength 6 now, so 5s. Nothing. And then the aggressor. Both targets. Looking for strength 10. So 4s. Twin links. Okay, 3 at -2, flat 2.
2 5 ups. Nope, he's dead. Does he explode? Said, does he explode? No. Nobody exploded this game. Thank you. Alright, so he's gone.
Alright. So I'll end with 82 points.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother swinging on the Vindicate other dude.
Fair enough, yeah.
There's not really any reason to.
I mean, unless you roll like last time and I roll bad, you could probably kill a guy or 2, but I don't know if that gives you enough OT to take
I
it
don't
on.
have sustained anymore because I didn't charge, so it's not really really worth it. Just scoring
Cool.
up now, just cycling through the phases. I don't guard anything because I left objectives.
But you score primary second.
Yeah, I'll score primary second. Your secondaries went off. You got assassinate automatically. You
Yep.
got contain automatically.
Yep.
Oh, that's why, because I think you maxed out.
So the question is, what do you want to do with these guys? If you move in such a way where you want to see me, I would just will overwatch you because why not? Or you just move here and just charge me. I don't know what you want to do.
That might be what I have to do. I think I just move them in charge so that way I hold the point.
Fair enough.
Because I'm not going to actually.
These guys are OC2, right?
No, OC2.
Ah, yeah. Cool. I think that's smart. Yeah, don't let me overwatch you.
Yeah,
Cool.
let me see what my missions are before
Yep,
we go
absolutely.
any further, though. And turn. Come on. Secondaries are no prisoners marked for death. What's marked for death?
I'll do the Storm Speeder. Just use the Talon Strike. And the Incursor's back there.
Okay, new orders.
Yep. I don't blame you.
Yep, marked for death, discard. Instead, I get overwhelming force.
Kill you on objective.
I like that, so I have to kill that unit.
Yep.
So instead of firing at them and just putting shot shots, I'm just going to show everything from the Land Raider into them.
Okay, you got it.
Actually,
But if you do
no,
that,
I do that, I can't charge.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm going to shoot
Shoot the Terminators.
Shoot the Terminators.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're on the objective.
Yeah, shoot the Terminators. So 4 shots.
Do you still want to risk not shooting these guys? I mean, I will Overwatch you to say that right now. It would feel bad if I killed you beforehand. Up to you.
I don't want to risk it.
Okay, fair enough.
They're bad enough in melee that I need. That's the problem. They're bad in melee.
I mean, they're OC2?
OC2.
I'm only OC1.
So I just need to survive
Yeah,
in melee.
yeah, just gotta survive.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send the last cans into the Terminators. Hitting on 4s. Hit you 3
Nice.
times. Hitting on 2s. I would you 3 times. AP3. Okay.
Save one, fail one. Fail 2.
Minimum. The one's gonna die because it's at 1 wound, and then the other one is going to explode.
Got him.
It's overwhelming force. Cool. And no prisoners.
Yep.
Score an overwhelming force. Prisoners. And then I.
Oh, you got overwhelming no prisoners?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Because I originally got marked for death, but I ditched it.
Yep. That's right.
And that's
Okay.
the rest of the shots are forfeit, so
Charge.
yeah, just charge. Send it in. Look at that, we're in.
Alright.
Let's see if we do it. We get sustained on the charge. So
There's no modifiers, right?
no.
Okay. 2.
2 sustains, that's 7 hits, and then wounding on 4s.
Oh.
That's 2. That's not good. Yep.
Okay.
2 no AP. I could have made him +1 AP, but whatever. That's fine.
I say if you have the CP, you might as well do it. I mean,
Yeah,
but
I
you still
would.
only do 2 wounds max.
Yeah, it doesn't change
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, I fight you back.
I just need them both to survive, that's all. I think that actually better to save it. Actually, you know what? Before I'm not looking
Sure.
at your roll, I'm going to spend my last CP to make them -1 to be hit in melee.
Oh, you got it.
Because that's more important than killing
I
you.
only hit twice. I did 1 wound.
So I won't kill him.
Nope. And then
I save it.
you take that objective.
Alright, cool. So,
So you got 1 for overwhelming force,
1 for no
1 for no
prisoners.
prisoner, and you got 1 for primary.
So let me just cycle through. That should be 66 to 82.
That's exactly what I got. Great game,
Yeah.
Liz. Whoo!
That was a thinking game.
Whoo! Sweet marsupial. And I gotta get the heck out of here. It's already 5:40.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. That was a heck of a game.
That was crazy. That was all over the place. Thank you for coming down
No
again.
problem.
Zach, I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. We had a really good turnout. Chat was like going pretty well for as early as it was. So yeah, thank you. We're not guaranteed that this is going to be the new time. We're just trying something different a little bit today. So thank you all for watching. We do this every Wednesday at around 6 and the first Saturday of the month at 10:30 is when we do that for
Yeah.
GT.
Thanks to
RGT.
Gamers Haven for letting us use the space, as always.
Absolutely. Thank you, Gamers Haven, and thank you all for watching. Thank you, Zach, for coming,
No
and good night.
problemo. Radio.